guys had just finished destroying 2 golems in the hall here that Borov is standing in, and you hear all sorts of ruckus behind every one of these doors in this hallway. And you can see to the end of the hallway too. There's a chamber at the end.
Life.
Yeah, the golems I couldn't affect.
Right.
I think Shane may have a split personality. One week he's crazy and ready to go. One week he's Captain Pussy. I don't know what's going on, but I like it sometimes and sometimes I don't.
It fits his crazy clown personality, though.
You know he can hear you. He's got a touch of the downs, so lay off him.
Okay, so at the end of the hall, this is what you see.
The throttle back.
You see a room at the end of the hall that used to be an office. There's evidence by the remains of a desk and a chair, both of which have been smashed to pieces. And there's a staircase that goes up. And you are in the passage with all these doors in it. And the lightless corridor that you're in has multiple doors behind which lie creatures that shatter the quiet with their mad cackles and whispering curses. The stench here is also overpowering. That's mostly just from when Jeremy wet himself fighting that golem.
How many times did he go down in that fight?
I don't know.
Actually, that was Borov. That was Borov that kept going down.
No, I went down.
Do those doors have windows or anything on them?
Negative, no.
We better open them.
You probably
I
better.
agree.
Borov, which door are you going to open, Borov?
Oh, I'm not opening any doors.
Okay.
I'm going to go outside and look in
There
the
are
windows.
windows on the outside.
Oh, you can go look through those windows. Okay. Let's see. You look through the first window into that room, and this is what you see. You see 7 mongrel folk seated in the middle of the room, forming a ring. They appear to be chanting a spell.
With
Okay.
my good perception, can I hear what they're chanting?
You can't. It sounds like gibberish. It might not even be a real spell.
Okay.
Oh, let's open the
I look
door.
at Thaco and go, do you understand what they're saying?
I don't know. Is it deep speech, Tom?
It's not deep
I can't.
speech,
I
no.
can't bust out the random deep speech.
You open
I'm
the,
gonna go
you
down
open the
here and
next
look
window?
through this window.
Okay, so this window. 4 mongrel creatures brawl amid the wreckage of this bedchamber, while a 5th watches and cackles behind a life-size painted wooden statue of a saintly woman in robes.
Ooh.
This one.
This one?
The room was once a shared bedchamber, but its furnishings have been destroyed. 3 shrieking mongrels cower in the shadowy northwest corner. Northwest. That'd be towards you. One of them cradles something shiny.
Okay.
All right.
Other side?
Well, the other side's right on the edge of a cliff.
Can I fit on here?
Well, how you can get there, because there's a big footing in the way before you can get there.
Can we break this window here, Tom?
Yeah,
and
can I go out that window?
Wait, no, just send the familiar, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not a very good wizard. You know that.
The first room looks like this.
Oh, mother.
This room is
there?
packed wall to wall with mongrels wallowing in their own filth. The floor is strewn with gnawed bones. The next room. This room. 8 mongrels caper about the wreckage of this bedchamber while singing a rhyme. One of them holds up a glittering gold statuette as it leads this mad parade.
Okay, so we know this room, they're holding something small. The bottom left has something shiny. That one has a life-size statue, and this one they're holding something. So those are the 3 that we should probably check out.
Okay.
What's the next one?
one? Filthy mongrels cradle screaming young in the debris-strewn corners of this room, with several more hoot, holler, roll on the floor, and whack each other with sticks.
Young,
Okay.
like they have babies.
They have
like
babies,
this
yeah.
Dude's breeding these things.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Or they're breeding
Well,
themselves.
Yeah,
That
it's on Skinamax, mongrel fucking.
Wow. No punches pulled. I love it.
No.
And there's no windows on the
Are
top
the kids
two.
in bed? What's going on? How adult friendly
The
is this?
mature filter is on, Chris.
Twitch has a maturity filter.
Yeah.
So let's
Wow,
do that
that's
room
a-
first.
That's a lot of mongrel folk.
Guys, we had one rule going into this place, which was not to fuck with these things.
I am
I don't
we
think we
found
were
out
supposed
that
to
this
kill his
dude
golems either.
Yeah.
Until we found out that this dude is like breeding these evil things, and
Yeah,
he's
remember
not
Esmeralda says he's off his fucking rocker. Of course, we kind of knew that.
Yeah, but I mean, can we not kill them until after we use the spells?
Well, the other thing, we don't know that they're going to attack us. The ones out in the other deal didn't attack us.
and we don't know that his spells aren't going to turn us into one of these things. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
but these are locked up. They're gonna attack.
But they're breeding.
The other ones were kind of outside. You know, they
With the
went out
greater
for
good.
walks.
Yeah, but would the greater good not be served by putting these out of their misery? I mean, what kind
You
of...
know what?
torture
If we
life is
decide to kill these things, bar the doors and I'll spirit guardians, and just kill them through the wall.
Oh,
Steve.
I love
sir.
you, Steve.
Yeah,
Yes.
Spirit Guardians won't go through a wall. You're pretty sure of that.
But once we open the door, does it filter around?
No, it's not a spread or anything. You'll have to stand in the doorway.
Well, we'll put a Steve in the doorway. That would be evil, though. Shall we check the doors that don't have windows? Clearly, those are different.
Clearly.
I really think we need
I
to
say
put
we
this-
can open the door, then we can slam it shut again if.
Well, you know what? Let's try this one right here. There's the fewest in there, and we can.
And there's
gauge,
something in there, yeah.
We can
I like
gauge
that idea.
their
That's a
life, right?
compromise, Steve.
And
And we
let's try
can say,
to
hey, we only
diplomatize
killed
them.
3. We didn't kill them all.
We don't even have to kill them. Let's just see. Let's just get a read for them. Like if this guy's breeding these at this level, I mean, one, it's inhumane what he's doing to them, and two, I'm afraid maybe he's breeding an army to take out the town below us.
That could be. Steve, see?
He's crazy. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I don't know
The
why.
angel or Shane or Thaco?
The clown. The clown.
Okay.
Yeah, the clown's
Really
insane. He's a homicidal maniac. I am not going to listen to a word he says.
Sorry, I
Or
killed the
let's
evil
check this
druids.
bottom room
who were
out.
No,
overrun-
you slit the Burgomaster's throat. I'm still mad at you for that.
We
Or
were
if-
there. We had one job. One job. We promised we would do it. I'm a man of my word.
Or
I didn't promise to assassinate anyone. What? Yeah, no, I'm not opening that door. If you want to go open it, you can. And if they attack, I'll help defend you, but I'm not opening it.
okay, so be next to me then.
Okay, I'll be right here.
All right. Open the door, David.
Yeah.
The 3 mongrel folk cower in the corner and look at you. One of them cradles, it looks like a polished brass candlestick. He's holding it as if it was a doll. That's the one in the far corner.
Okay, I will pull out
yeah,
one of
I've
my
got a
dolls.
doll. Yeah, yeah, we got a doll.
No, I'll pull out one of my dolls and I'll offer to trade. Let's see. Which one specifically? I will pull out the smiling doll in a yellow dress.
It just looks at you,
But here's how we'll do it.
wide-eyed, and
I'll
shakes
mage
its
hand
head.
the doll over to him, like the doll's flying to him.
Okay?
So that doll's got special skills.
You
where
doing
his
it? You
doesn't.
mage handing it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
All right, they like scratch and claw it as it comes, grab it out of the air, then bite its head off and throw it to the ground.
All right. Well, now we have to take the.
Then they all cower in the corner.
trade.
And
Trade's a trade.
all start rubbing the brass candlestick.
Thaco, go rub the brass candlestick.
That is something that you do with your mouth, not your hand.
Wow. Wow. That is
No, that's
terribly,
polishing the candlestick.
terribly inappropriate. Hold on one second.
So what are we up to, guys?
I say we close the door. I mean, it's a candlestick. Do you
Yeah.
really want it that bad?
Could be
I
a
want-
candlestick of spell storing.
Could be, but I doubt it.
Candlestick
I
is
say
good
that we-
vibrations.
Rectal filling.
I say that we go to the Wizard's Tower where there's a sword that can actually be used to fight Strahd instead of wasting our time on these crazy mongrel folk.
Wait, how do you know
Yeah, I
there's a
second
sword
that.
with a sword there?
That's what it
And
says.
that was part of the
description.
prophecy, wasn't it?
It says there's a weapon. No one's told us about a sword. What do you know that you're not telling us?
I thought somebody said sword. I thought Esmeralda says. I thought somebody actually
Yes,
said.
somebody did say that.
So it's okay to kill some things because they're abominations, but we're gonna walk away from others.
There's nothing that says these are abominations.
Well, the fact that they've got a coyote ear growing out their shoulder and shit, that's probably not normal.
Hey, you keep that to your.
Oh, Tom, temporarily we'll shut the door, and I cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay. Click that Detect Magic so I can see what it does. I want to see what blocks it. Blocked by 3 feet of wood or dirt, 1 foot of stone. Okay, so if you go up right next to each of those doors, you'll be able to tell if there's something magical in each of the rooms.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you go to each door in this hallway, and there is something magical in the room with the singing and dancing guys. I'll put Tarot right in front of it so you guys know which room that is. There you go. These guys were singing and dancing and capering around the room, and they were holding. One of them hold up a glittering gold statuette as it leads the mad parade. So there's something magical in there. That is it. That's all you detect is magical.
And even in the black rooms up north.
Even in the black rooms up north, yes.
And am I confident enough that I would be able to tell if there was something magic through those doors?
Yeah, you think so.
Okay. All right.
They look like they're wood doors.
Well, should we check that room out, guys?
Sure.
Do what you will.
I'm just waiting to murder something.
All right, everyone stand where they want to be when David opens that door.
Yeah, I'll open that door.
All right. The 8 mongrel folk here caper about the wreckage of this bedchamber while singing a rhyme. One of them holds up a glittering gold statuette as it leads this mad parade. They are singing the rhyme, "The devil dwells in his dark house upon the misty pillar. First he'll taste her sweet, sweet blood, and then he'll have to kill her."
Oh, well, that's normal.
That's normal. Yeah,
They
these
go
aren't
marching
global.
around. I'll put a little marker. The guy with the gold dot on his has the statuette.
Thaco, why don't you offer something in trade with him and charm his pants off?
Small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws, dagger with a rat skull, 8-inch varnished orb. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's
Something
cool.
that looks idol-like would be my recommendation.
Yeah, hang on. I've got some stuff too.
I can try an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a Nothic's eye.
Nice.
Oh, they would love that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna offer that in trade. I can.
You cannot have our statue. This is Saint Markovia. It is ours.
Saint Markovia sent us to you in your faith
No.
to give you this great
No.
weapon.
No. No.
Hold
No.
on. I've got it.
No.
I show him
No.
the iron pendant with the
No.
devil's face on it.
No.
How about a 29 on a persuasion check?
No.
They're evil. I'm gonna cast. Shit, I don't have that spell anymore.
I'll cast suggestion on him to give it to us.
Okay.
That was a spell I was.
You don't have
for.
suggestion anymore.
Do what?
Don't you not have suggestion prepared? You don't.
I don't?
Nope.
Fuck!
I got rid of mine too. It's funny. The 29 on a persuasion check was pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah. They really like this statue.
Well, we could either I can cast Fairy Fire on him and try to intimidate him, or I can do Hypnotic Pattern and try to knock him out and take it.
Yeah. We want to do it without conflict if we can. So,
First level slot or third level slot? That's the question.
Let's try the hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Click that
Right,
button
Tom.
for me. See what the macro does. See what the save is. 15 wisdom save. Okay, there's 8 of them. Yeah, here's their saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my
6,
Are you kidding me?
7, 8. All right.
So
6, 7, 8. Okay, so the guy with the statue is hypnotized,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
the 3
that's
in the
right.
bottom are
Nice.
hypnotized.
that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
I'll mage hand the statue out
Did
of
they
his
have a-
hand.
You said
He's
it was a
holding it,
DC
so you'll have to
15.
actually go over there and
Yeah,
grab
it's
it
a
away from
DC
him.
15, isn't it? So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 if I count right.
You're right.
Yeah.
He does.
I have 4 marked.
Tom, did
Oh,
you
oh,
say
so
I
that's
can or can't mage
You
hand
cannot
the
with a mage
statue?
hand, no. It's only incapacitated. You can't just rip stuff
I'll
out
go-
of your hands.
I'll just go take it. Whatever. I'll go take it.
All right. They all fall to the ground on their knees and weep and beg, "Give it back, please, give it back." As you
Give
walk
him the
away.
Nothic deal.
As we do what?
Give him the Nothic eye and then shut the door.
I'll give him the Nothic eye.
No,
I'll leave it and shut
no,
the door.
give us the statue, please. No. And you leave them.
Yep.
They beg and wail and cry for the statue back.
You want to cast Identify?
I would have to do. I'll have to do that as a ritual.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You want to take 10 minutes here?
Yes.
Maybe we should leave.
Yeah. Let's go back up.
To Esmeralda?
Yeah.
If we find out it's nothing, we might as well give it back.
Exactly.
Well, we know it's magical.
Doesn't matter. If it's like the alchemy jug, do you really want it?
If it's a magical,
have
make
you seen
our
any mayonnaise
fighter
here?
better.
Have
Pistol
you
wheels
Because
water.
You go
I
up
would
to
kill from some
do
mayonnaise
identify,
on the
right?
rations.
Do you do
Yeah.
identify?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It grants any good aligned creature that carries it a +1 bonus to saving throws.
Give it
So
back.
that's not. Yeah, that's nobody in this party.
I'm sure someone's a good alignment. Is no one a good alignment?
Huh.
I am. That's the one.
Steve is, Borov is, the ones that weren't trying to steal stuff from the mongrelmen.
I'm chaotic good.
No,
I
Okay.
think I'm good.
They did
Maybe you're
change
more
the
chaotic
line.
neutral, actually, David.
Do what?
Seems like you're maybe more chaotic neutral.
Well,
Theft is not generally good.
We had to
I
make
didn't
sure
take
it was
it.
a dangerous
Shane did.
Well, guys, is it worth keeping, or should we know it's not a powerful weapon, but these people clearly don't need it. It might help us against Strahd, and we'd need every advantage we can
Plus
get.
1 on saves is pretty nice. And you don't have to wield it, right? Can you just carry it, Tom?
Yeah, any good aligned creature that carries it gets +1 bonus on saves.
Is it attuned?
No.
Oh, that's very nice.
I'm going to use my Tinker's tools to fashion a new little
Yes.
little statuette
Statue.
and go back and give it to him.
Okay.
Nice. Good job,
All
Borov.
right. They don't cry as much after they get their statue back, and they start parading around the room again,
I take my Nothic eye back.
saying their rhyme. The devil dwells in his dark house upon the misty pillar. First he'll taste her sweet, sweet blood, and then he'll have to kill her.
Okay, so we're done now, right?
Sure.
Do we want to see if the angel came back yet, or do we just want to bail?
I don't think we want to meet up with him.
No, yeah, let's go. Well, did you want to get the remove curse cast on you?
No, let's.
I think he is not going to do that.
Okay.
If I don't
think he
trust
is
him to
gonna-
cast a spell. But let's walk through the rest of the rooms that we've been through with your detect magic up while it's up.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that, Tom. See
Okay.
if we missed anything.
Okay.
Who's taking the statuette, by the way?
Why don't you take it for now and we figure out who gets it at the end?
Okay. You go back into the main
That's
hall. With the gentle sounding music trickling down from above, played by a single string instrument. The bride of Strahd is still standing there. Let's see here. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire and a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. There is magic behind that.
Oh.
I'll go move it out of the way.
The golden sun disc hanging above the fireplace. First of all, that's real gold on there, so that's worth a lot.
We're not taking that.
Taking the disc off the wall reveals a niche which contains a potion vial in a crystal and electrum flask. That crystal and electrum flask is worth 250 gold after you drink the potion. And you
Wow.
can pour the potion into another vial too. There's also 4 gold candelabras worth 250 gold each, resting atop the table. The sun disc, you'd estimate, is 750 gold.
So we'll take the stuff behind it and leave the disc.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Are you going to take the 4 gold candelabras that are on the table?
Hold on. How much is that disc worth?
750 gold.
That's 100 gold apiece. Wow.
Yeah.
More than that, but
I'm just curious if we're stealing, why we're not
Why stop?
stealing everything.
Yeah, hey,
well,
here's what we'll
here's the
do.
thing,
We'll put a note on there on the table saying, "Hey, thanks for these items. We're going to sell them to stop Strahd, and thanks for all your help."
We're even.
Yeah,
What? What did you do for him?
we got him the wedding dress.
We gave him a wedding.
Oh, we
dress.
did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Give him the wedding. That's true.
Okay. You grab all that stuff and hightail it out of there?
Yep.
they are expensive.
Okay. What are you going to do about...
Does the idol stack with my cloak of protection, or would it?
It does.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
wow.
What are you going to do about Siegfried and his cousin... what's his cousin's name? Otto. The donkey boy and the half-lizard girl. They'll be by the front door as you're leaving.
They'll do which?
They'll be by the front door as you're leaving. They'll see you carrying out... no, you'll hide it all, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you want to go out the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. You
You
want to see
wait.
anywhere else while you're here?
Was there
Let's
anywhere
find
else?
a different way out. if we
Oh,
can.
do we want to check this cemetery out?
Yeah.
Do we have a reason to check it out?
You can check out the graveyard?
Well, we
Because
can
it's a
stop you.
graveyard.
Okay. All right. Well,
Are
we
you going
can
to
do-
check out the graveyard or no?
I've got really good perception.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we might
All
as
right.
well. What
Okay.
else are we doing?
Stunted
We got
pine
no
trees
place
grow
to
out of
be.
the rocky earth in the graveyard near the foundation of the abbey's north wing. The windows of the structure are cracked panes of leaded glass. Ancient gravestones burst from a thin crust of snow in the yard. Beyond the low wall that surrounds the graveyard, the ground falls away. The village lies 400 feet below, and the view is breathtaking. You're investigating all the graves, and when you come around the back, right over here, a ray of golden sunlight breaks through the clouds to the west and shines upon the grave. The fog and the gloom shrink from its brilliance as the sunlight causes the gravestone. Hold on just a second. To glow, and it bears a 3-inch diameter sun-shaped indentation on its east side. Engraved beneath the indentation is the name Petrovna. Petrovna.
Alright, we need to go back and get that gold sun amulet thing.
Who had
The
that?
gold sunny amulet's not as same size, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you'll be looking for a 3-inch diameter sun-shaped indentation.
Have we heard the name Petrovna before? With my keen mind.
I believe you have heard the name Petrovna, but before you get the keen mind feat.
Yeah, does the
Oh,
holy
okay.
symbol of Ravenkind fit in there?
No. No, it does not.
Okay.
Back in the village of Valaki, the burgomaster's wife, who you didn't kill, one of the few people in the village you didn't kill. Let's see. I believe her name was Petrovna. The Baroness is Lydia Petrovna.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we may want to pay her a visit at some point.
Now
or come
you-
back
now
here
you
when we
exit.
find a...
Now we go into the wizard's tower or to the witch's, the runes.
Wizard's Tower is where we go next.
Okay.
according to what you said. Now,
Yes.
back into the village of Krezk. You come down off of the mountainside. You're coming out the front gate of the village. There is going to be people gathered around the main square area, which is... Make sure you're on the right map. There you are. The main square area is this area right here. The burgomaster's house is there. And there's quite a crowd gathered around because there's a miracle happening, they say. The abbot is raising his son from the dead. Come, watch.
Yeah,
No thanks.
we're good with we're good.
You can
Yeah, he
sneak
told
on
us.
out.
Yeah, he told us he was going to do that, and we wished him well.
Okay.
He needs to focus right now.
All right. So you kind of skedaddle out of town while that's going on, and back to the map at Ravenloft.
Kirk, why don't you give him some words of wisdom from your big book of words of wisdom?
No,
That's not this
that's my
character.
monk. Yeah.
I know. I just think
That's
it might.
awesome. Where do you get those quotes from, Kirk?
I just came up with them.
No, I know
No.
you're reading them. I could tell.
They're Confucius.
Oh, okay.
So Lake Baratok has the Wizard's Tower on the lake, so you'll travel to there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to be about 3.5 miles away. And let me just check here. I need Kirk you to roll a d20 twice. 14 and 16. Okay, you have no encounters in about a little over an hour it takes you to travel there. All right, now the Wizard's Tower. I'm going to move you guys or put you on the map here. Let's see, we're in Krezk. Oops.
Tarot, if there's a sword here, that'll be great for you. Boriv won't need that.
That's right.
Josh is staying quiet. He wants to throttle me.
I honestly wasn't listening.
Hey, while we're traveling, can Tarad, can I see that hand crossbow?
Why?
Because I took the feat and I haven't found one yet.
You have crossbow expert.
Yep.
Sure, you can have the crossbow and the 20 silver bolts. I can only loan them to you. I can't actually give them to you.
That's all I need is a loan because
I made a
I
macro
am
for you,
only
so
going to
you should
use
be good.
that indoors. Yeah.
All right. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsed scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud.
Is that like the Rictavio's?
It's like it, not the same wagon though.
But it's not his.
It's not his, no. Different wagon. The tower is 80 feet tall. It's got a mostly intact slate roof. The second, third, and fourth floors have arrow slits in them. The tower's uppermost level overhangs the levels below it and has window boxes in addition to arrow slits. Okay.
You know, given our track record, this is going to make a real nice piece of property to add to our collection.
Yes,
Does it have a nice view of the lake?
It does. All right, so the
Great rental.
wagon. Under layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep Out."
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The tower door. The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is the word Kazan. Oh, I need to show you the symbol to the right. Let me grab that real quick.
Do you think we should do detect magic and maybe help us on any? This place could be trapped arcanely, not just.
Not just mundanely.
Yeah. What do you think? Or just save it till we get done and then go through everything? I really don't have anything that requires me to hold concentration, so.
Yeah, go for it.
Shane, what do you think? Can't even believe I'm asking you. Shane, are you even here? Did Shane quit because Chris had been hurting his feelings?
That's one reason.
He's such a delicate little flower.
He's letting you guys have it right now, but he's on mute. So.
Tom, I guess I'll go ahead and do detect magic while
Okay.
we're walking around everything
Yeah.
out here.
Sounds good. Let's see here.
Maybe he had to leave the dog out.
And while I'm preparing that ritual, I'll send the owl up to look through the arrow slits and all that stuff.
Okay. Just a second.
Yeah. See, I'm not terrible.
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 Well, no, nothing's happened yet, Kirk, so I wouldn't say you're not terrible.
All right. Make this a little smaller for you. So here's what the door to the tower looks like. You guys all see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the door to the main tower. The wagon. Okay, you did detect magic. The wagon radiates an aura of conjuration magic.
Are they doing the hokey pokey?
Who? What?
The figures on the.
Oh, I don't know what they're doing.
Ooh, could
Let's
be
see.
the Bleevil Okey Pokey.
The door.
That's where Kirk told me babies come from.
Doing the hokey pokey.
Yes.
They also come from that wagon.
What do you mean? Oh, just get in there.
Well, on the back side of that keep outside, it says, when this wagons are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Okay, the tower has no magic on it. Just the wagon, and that wagon is conjuration.
I knock on the back door of the wagon.
Okay, let's see here. Nothing.
I'll have the owl fly over the top of the wagon. Does he see anything on the roof, or?
No.
And me walking around it carefully, do I percept anything?
Nope, you don't.
Anything under the wagon?
Yes. You find a hidden trapdoor under the wagon.
Tarad?
Yeah.
Is there any other type of magic on the trapdoor than that, or just conjuration on everything?
Just conjuration on the wagon. Nothing special on the trapdoor.
I'll check it for traps.
Okay, you don't see any traps on it.
Tarad,
Sorry,
there you go,
guys.
buddy.
Oh, you want me to sneak in or something?
Well, you're roguish.
I am roguish. All right. You said it's not trapped.
Not trapped.
Is it locked?
Not locked.
I will slowly and carefully and quietly raise the trapdoor up.
Okay.
I'm going to
see
be over here.
the inside of the wagon, and the first thing that you notice is a trap that you did not set off. The inside handle of the door, the main door to the wagon, has a wire looped around it, and the wire is connected to a flask of alchemist's fire hanging from the wagon ceiling. And below that flask is 100 more flasks of alchemist's fire that dangle from wires like ornaments along the wagon's interior walls.
Wow. I like it.
You think it would blow up about a 30-foot radius, and it'd do about 10d10 fire damage to anyone in that radius on a fail
So this is the weapons of mass destruction we were looking for.
There you go.
All right.
Now,
The weapon.
Okay.
so you
I
spot the
slowly put
trap. You
trapdoor
could
back
try and
down.
disarm it if you want, or you could try and just take stuff out through the bottom of the wagon. The interior of the wagon contains the following items. There's a wooden trunk covered with claw marks. There's a narrow wardrobe. Around the inside there's a climber's kit, a disguise kit, a healer's kit, and a poisoner's kit. There's a lyre with golden strings.
Ooh, we should kill that liar.
Can I? Let's see. I have inspiration. Hey, can I get a guidance over here before I do this?
Yeah, I'll pass on my guidance.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
there
try
you
to
go.
steal all those alchemist spires and get 100 of them.
Yeah,
I'm going to attempt to disarm it.
Okay, make a disarm.
We'll
Okay,
step
everyone
back.
stand back.
Yeah, everyone stand back because
Yeah,
I'm
hold
about
on.
to become a
Okay.
big old crater.
Okay.
I will give you bardic inspiration.
All right.
Oh. So-
Inspiration and guidance, and
All
I'm going to use my inspiration for advantage.
Dex check. With,
Gulp.
with proficiency if you have thieves' tools.
I do since I.
Oh, and I'm stepping way the fuck back.
Yeah, but you
I'm
know what? We
literally
can blow
behind
up
the
this
tower.
tower. No.
I totally got
whatever.
this, guys.
We have faith.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You disarm it, no problem. So you have 101 alchemist fires.
Where do we put those?
That's a good question.
In my pants.
Chris, bend over.
Okay, we stopped on the lyre with the golden strings. There's also a sculpted wooden cage holding a chicken and a silver ewer with 5 chicken eggs in the ewer. There's a tiny wooden box wrapped in silk. There's a set of copper pots and pans. There's 3 sets of manacles. There's a shovel. There's another wooden chest with a gold holy symbol of the Morning Lord.
I'll let David come detect all this stuff
Okay.
Yeah,
before
I'll
touching any of it.
All right.
So we can go in the door without.
Yeah. So
okay.
eventually you open this thing. The wooden trunk, covered with claw marks, holds a battle axe, a flail, a morning star, a light crossbow, and 10 silvered crossbow bolts.
And they're all emanating magic.
No.
Oh.
A narrow wardrobe containing 3 sets of fine clothes, 2 sets of traveler's clothes, several pairs of shoes, a harlequin mask, and 3 wigs. Climber's kit, disguise kit. This will all be written out for you too. Let's see here. A wooden chest containing gold holy symbol of the Morning Lord with 100 gold, 3 vials of holy water, 3 vials of perfume, 2 vials of antitoxin, a 50-foot coil of hempen rope, a tinder box, a steel mirror, a sharpened wooden stake, and a spyglass. There's 2 spell scrolls.
Wait, a spyglass?
Well,
Yeah,
a spyglass.
Can we sell that for value?
You can't sell anything pretty much here. There's 2 spell scrolls, major image and remove curse on those.
Oh, nice.
There is a map of Barovia.
This is like some wandering monster hunter's wagon.
I want the whole thing. Like the whole wagon.
Yeah.
Out
Let's just keep the wagon.
And finally, there's a charred page from a journal. Let's see here.
Well, he looks at that. Whoever had the hand crossbow, can I have the hand crossbow and you take the light crossbow?
Oh, wow, that's a big journal. Show player's journal of Rudolph Van Richten in Appendix F. Okay, so there's a big, huge journal entry. I won't read it to you, but I'll email it to you between sessions so you can read it. I'll just read you the first paragraph. For more than 3 decades now, I have undertaken to investigate and expose creatures of darkness to the purifying light of truth and knowledge. Hero I am named in some circles, sage and master hunter I am called in others. That I have survived countless supernatural assaults is seen as in marvel among my peers. My name is spoken with fear and loathing among my foes. And eventually, I think he gets to his name in here, Rudolf van Richten, who is a vampire hunter.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a big, long journal.
Was there anything other type of magic in the wagon?
Nope. Why does the wagon do conjuration magic?
Yeah.
You'll have to identify it to find out.
Well, okay.
Okay. Anyone who sits in the driver's seat and speaks the command word, Drovash is a command word, summons a pair of quasi-real draft horses which are magically tethered to the wagon and can't be separated from it.
Badass.
Wagon.
The horses in the wagon have a speed of 30 feet. The horses heed the driver's simple commands. The driver can dismiss. The horses with the second command word, Arvesh. The horses can be dispelled but not harmed.
Oh,
Yes.
badass. So we have a wagon to go to our properties.
You have a magic wagon now. Yep.
Yeah. The
Well, it
slum
depends on
lord,
where the guy is if he's coming back for it.
He's dead, dude. Clearly.
he's dead.
Why clearly?
Well,
I don't
Tom,
see a
do we
body
think the
laying
wagon's
around.
been there a while?
Not very long, no.
Okay. All right. So,
Here's the thing. We know that anyone that's been brought here to fight Strahd is dead. And then he brought us here to do the same thing. So this guy clearly failed, and he moved
he's
up
a
top.
chugger. So, okay.
There you go. He took it.
Well, that was a good job not going through the front door of that thing. Because there's no disarming that trap. And it would have destroyed the wagon and everything in it.
That'd have been awful.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, now
That
the
wagon
door.
is so
What's-
cool.
The door, yeah. So the door is made of iron, has no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is the word Khazan.
Khazan?
Khazan.
I say cousin.
H.
Anything happen?
You know what? Hey, hold on. I got an idea.
Nope, nothing
Well,
happens.
Is it like
In Lord of the
Why
Rings,
don't
it
you
says
make-
speak friend and enter.
Why don't you make the hands? See, they're all making different stances. So do that in the order they're on the door. Like follow that line, because see, the line starts
Yeah.
like at 3 o'clock and then goes to
Or does it
7.
start at 11?
There's one at
No.
there's a.
Oh, that's true. I think.
Tom,
I
can
don't
you
know.
enlarge that image at all?
You can
zoom
zoom
in.
in on it.
Like
Oh.
I'm way zoomed in on it.
Should almost fill your screen once you zoom in.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a good call. You should do the dance. Whoever's idea that was, dance.
Dance monkey.
Well,
Can
I
we
think
tell
that
from
the
that drawing
jester who actually is artistic should do
The
it.
2 ends.
I'll do it. Sure.
Does it?
Autistic.
Can we tell
Autistic.
if one
Hey,
is
you.
the start and one is the finish, Tom?
I don't know. Look at the picture.
I don't know. Can you?
So this is the Macarena. Okay.
Is that really the Macarena? That'd be funny.
No,
That would be fun.
so we'll step back.
yeah, I'll do
Shane,
it. I'll do it.
Get your dance on.
Like, can we please move the wagon away from it, though? I don't
Somebody
want to
call
do that.
Simon Callan here to judge.
All right.
So I'll. What do you guys think? 11 or
Time for the
3?
clown.
Start with 11.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was feeling. All right, I'll start at 11, Tom.
Now, but follow the path. Don't go clockwise.
Oh, no, yeah, follow the path. So 11, 6, 12, 9, 4, 2, 7, 3.
And where are you going to be standing when you do this?
Right in
I
front of the
hope
door.
right in front of the door. Oh, the thing's gonna fall right on your face.
Come on, Backo.
The tower is going to fall on me. All right, yeah.
Put you guys where you want to stand when you do it.
Oh, sorry. I was so zoomed in. I didn't. I'm right in front of the door. Where am I?
Okay.
Right here. It's gonna hurt.
The door swings open on rusty hinges,
Nice.
and you can see
good
the
job.
floor of the tower beyond.
Okay, now that the door is open, Tom, I go up to the front. Does the detect magic kick anything off now?
No, no magic in there.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
What you see inside the ground floor of the tower.
Did we check up on that scaffolding up around the outside?
No.
Well, I did say the owl went up and flew around the arrow slits. Did he see anything on the
No.
scaffolding?
Nothing alive in there.
Okay.
All right. The tower, first floor. The flagstone floor is strewn with debris, and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling above. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
Oh, we should knock those down before we go in there. Remember when that armor attacked us? Yeah, that sucked.
To destroy the statues?
Or why don't we
Clearly.
explore the room first?
Yeah, and set them off and then destroy them.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
One way we get XP, one way we don't.
All right, so
You check
the-
the area for traps and secret doors and secret buttons and shit.
Okay. No traps, no secret doors, no secret buttons.
does it look like the trap door is opened using the statues?
I don't know. The flagstone floor, there's no trapdoor. The flagstone floor is strewn with
Oh.
debris. A few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain in the south, blah, blah. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys
Chain.
attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted ceiling above.
Anything in the crates? Let's give those a look.
Nope,
Get
nothing in
ready
the
for rat
crates.
swarms.
Tom, can we look up through the deal? Does it seem like that may be like an elevator shaft?
There's a whole 5-foot square in the wooden floor above, and the chains go up through that and
Yes.
continue.
But we don't
I'm-
see. We
I'm
don't
gonna
see
step
we can
onto
get up to the floor above.
Pull the chains. They're on pulleys.
Yeah, we'll each position ourselves where we're pulling a chain.
Okay.
You're yanking my chain, aren't you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. The 4 clay statues come alive and start pulling the chains down.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And after a while, a platform appears through the ceiling above and lowers down to the floor. So now there's a platform there with chains that go up to the ceiling.
Okay, so we get on and start. So
Yep.
they started doing it once we did it once. Is that how it worked?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try raising it and see
Okay.
if they raise us up.
They raise you up. You get up to the 2nd floor. Draw the 2nd floor here. So the 2nd floor is above now. Dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room, the wooden floor of which is badly rotted and partially collapsed. There is nothing around the room, so you keep going up.
Yes.
The 3rd floor. Time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls.
What's her name?
The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away in places. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mom?
All right. The top floor. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through the arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest.
Shit.
Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform.
Can you detect magic on that thing?
I'm
and see if
going to
it's-
have to cast it again because it will be up. So yeah, I'll do that.
I don't know what that would show you if it's animated. I just not a big fan.
No magic here.
Okay.
No magic in this room at all.
Some kind of wizard tower.
We'll search everything carefully for traps and
Okay.
check the drawers.
Let's see, a lavender aroma emanates from the wooden chest, which is unlocked. No traps on it that you see. Nothing else of value that you can see either.
Anyone, open the chest.
Alright, inside the chest. It contains the severed head of a human Vistana Its flesh has a waxy complexion and has been embalmed with magic oils.
So a man lying next to his own severed head.
Do we think that may be Van Richtenstein?
Does he look like a Stein?
You know what? Watch your racism.
I pick up the head and look at it.
Does it
Nothing
speak?
happens.
Roll a medicine check to see if he's dead.
He's dead. Nothing. The head is dead and well preserved.
And no magic in the room.
No magic in
No
the room.
papers, no books, nothing.
Why don't you put the head back on that body?
Yeah, put the head on the body.
There's no body here.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just a head. I don't know where you guys got the body.
Put the head on Josh.
Is
On the
there
head.
any place that looks like the head might go? I mean, like
No.
something that, like an altar or anything like that?
Nope.
I asked the head what its name is.
Does not answer.
Okay.
Ask it what its favorite color is.
Does not answer.
If I was a good necromancer, I would talk with, but I can't do that. So
Maybe the body's inside the armor.
yeah, check inside the armor.
That'd be gruesome. Nope, it's not. The armor
I
is
shake
just
the head to see if it does anything.
Nothing happens.
Is the armor decorative?
Yeah, it is decorative.
Trying to get one of y'all plate, that's all.
Ah, God, I want plate so bad. All right, I take the head with me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna check the chest for a false bottom.
No false bottoms.
Tom, so the head seems like it's somewhat preserved somehow.
It's well preserved. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lavender aroma around it. Contains the severed head of a human Vistana. Its flesh has a waxy complexion and has been embalmed with magic oils.
So you said lavender. You said that the windows there were flower boxes. Are any of the flower boxes?
No, did I? Not these windows, I don't think. There's windows with flower boxes in Valaki.
Oh, thought you
Let's
said
go
windows
back
here.
down. Let's go back down now that detect magic's active and see if there's any magic in any of the other rooms.
Yeah.
There is none.
Okay. And then when we get
weren't we supposed to find something here?
Wait. Here. Guys, let's go outside, close the door, do the dance in the opposite order, and then open the door and come back in and see if we're still in the same place.
I like that idea, but let me try one thing real fast. When we get down to the first floor, I try to see if the pulleys will go down any further, as though there's
Go the other direction?
Yeah, sub-level.
They
Yes,
do. They go down.
Nice.
There's a sub-level below this level, in which is just a small niche, and on the wall there is resting a weapon.
That'll be perfect for me.
Yeah.
I don't have any magic items, so fuck you, Josh.
That's Josh.
I hope it's something I'm not even proficient with.
You guys may get that, but I've got a Vistani head.
So who just won today? I
Yeah,
think
that
Josh.
and $2 will get you a coffee.
Okay, so all you see is a platinum hilt and guard of a sword. No blade.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a lightsaber.
I pick up the hilt.
Okay.
Where do you want to be when he does that?
You feel a sense of determination come from the hilt, and you also sense that you could turn on the blade,
Flame on.
and when you do, it is a sun sword.
Ooh.
The command phrase is, I blow guys.
That's perfect for Josh.
Because he blows guys.
The sun sword's special purpose is to destroy Strahd.
Ooh.
It
Not
has
legitimate.
intelligence of 11, wisdom of 17, charisma of 16.
Oh,
it
it's
has-
sentient.
It has hearing and normal vision out to a range of 60 feet, and it communicates by transmitting emotions to the creature wielding it or carrying it.
Okay.
And a sun
Alright.
sword does
Awesome stuff.
cool off some stuff to undead creatures.
Is that
Whoa.
similar
I would
to
really like carrying
Dawnbringer?
that thing around.
Can
Yeah,
all sun swords be used as finesse?
Yes.
I'm finding out here. Sunblade. Longsword.
Hate you.
This item appears to be a longsword hilt. While grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence to make the blade disappear. While it exists, it has the finesse property. If you are proficient with short swords or long swords, you are proficient with the Sunblade. You gain +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon, which deals radiant
+2?
damage.
It's a +2?
Yeah, which deals
Yeah.
radiant damage instead of slashing damage. When you hit an undead with it, that target takes an extra d8 radiant damage. The luminous blade emits bright light, 15-foot radius, and dim light for another 15 feet, and that light is sunlight.
Wow.
While
That
the blade
is so
Nice.
sexy.
While the blade
Yeah.
persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright and dim light by 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 feet each or a minimum of 10 feet each. So you
And
could have a
that's
60-foot
sunlight?
60-foot radius sunlight.
Oh shit! Grats, Taryn. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't want to be a dick to Josh, but that's by far better for the rogue with the +2 attack and to damage, and he does a lot more damage than Borov.
That's fine.
Yeah, but Borov's right up there in the middle of it, and that sunlight centered on him. I mean, it's good for
Oh
three
yeah, that's true.
guys in this party.
60 feet. Yeah, there's a bunch of us that could use it. I could use it too.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
because
I
you're
mean-
never at the front.
Yeah,
Like
I was going
the
to say,
sunlight doesn't do any
Princess.
good when you're 120 feet behind the rest of us.
We're never 120 feet behind. Like, the sunlight's not a big... That's not an
Look-
issue.
The good news is I don't think Tarot has a magic item though.
No, it's fine. Yeah, the sun sword doesn't do anything to help vicious mockery, so I don't think that it's going to be.
Yeah, Shane's out. He's
Hey, I actually kill stuff with my sword. Unlike Josh, so
Yeah.
who's gonna try to knock shit out with it? I'm just saying.
This thing is meant to kill Strahd. I will not try to knock Strahd out.
all right. So we'll
All
hop
right.
into our wagon and say the command phrase and head to the runes.
Sounds
Why
good.
don't we
let's do it.
let Tarad use it for tonight, and then we'll fight over it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Girls in a locker room.
What?
Hey guys, whoever kisses Thaco the best gets the sword.
Oh, I'm definitely winning this one.
And Thaco's putting on lots and lots of clown makeup
And the loser
as he
gets the
says
weapon.
that. All right. So you get in your magic wagon. You unfurl your map of Ravenloft, and now you can see all of Ravenloft too.
Does that map do anything for us? Or
Well, it tells you where everything's at.
Does everything for me.
yeah.
So here is Barovia.
Boom.
Does it show where they've hidden all the magic items?
Yeah.
Oh, before we head to the runes, should we stop at the Wizard of Wines and purify their wine first?
Oh yeah. Purify food and drink on the wine.
Mm.
So you guys are here.
Business fast.
Is it
Wizard
on the
of
way?
Wines is right over here. The ruins of of the little village are over here.
Oh.
Yester Hill is over here. That's where the evil druids came from. Yester Hill. You know that. They stole one of the gems. And I got that ready too. You can go either way. The ruins of the village is where the witch lives. She stole one of the gems. Let's see what else is on the map in your area here.
And this is Wizard of Wines.
Yeah,
there.
that's the Wizard of Wines over there.
Okay.
This is Argon Vostolt.
If we can get the people drunk, they'll love us.
Yeah.
That's Thaco's model.
This is Selenka Pass, the bridge over the pass, and up here is the Amber Temple.
Yeah, we're not going there yet.
So are you going to go to the Wizard of Wines or to
Well, we could
the ruins?
hit the wines and then do yesterday. It's close by, and that gets one of their seed back, and then we can hit the witches if we got time.
Okay.
Yeah,
it
do
will
that.
take you about 15, 16, divided by 4. Okay, it'll take about a little over an hour and a half to travel from where you're at to where the Wizards of Wine is on your little wagon. And-
Can we let Tara take a short ride in the back of the wagon and focus on the sword while we're going?
No. You can do that right now, though. Yeah.
Okay.
before you leave.
All right.
All right. So Taird's attuned, and roll 2d20, please, Kirk.
So we can attune to it without using our short rest. We just take an hour to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. No encounters on the way to the Wizard of Wines. When you get near...
Thanks for stealing that XP from us, Kirk.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Oh, on the last one, I'll like roll 4 20s, and then you'll be like bitching at me.
When you get near the Wizard of Wines, you see a dark-cloaked figure in the woods signal you to stop. He comes out of the woods, and you see he's one of the were-ravens, and he tells you that the winery has been destroyed.
What?
A huge tree came from the south, from Yester Hill, and laid waste the winery. We all got out alive, though. You can go on your way. We don't need your help anymore. It won't do us any good to get those gems back. You
Nope.
guys looking upon the winery can see this trail of destruction heading south through the vineyards. Something huge came from Yester Hill. They
You got a little
describe it.
revenge on my mind.
They describe it as a huge walking tree.
Treebeard.
Yep.
God,
Can be only.
He lost his shit.
really?
I mean,
I'm really
Saron's
disappointed here, guys.
Hold up in there.
On the plus side, the wine that we already own from them just like went up
Doubled
in
in
value.
price. Yeah,
Oh, more than
tripled.
that, like 100 times.
I'll see.
God,
We'll
that
see how
sucks.
Tom pays us for that.
Any chance that you guys are going to rebuild if we get your gems? I mean, come on.
Oh,
Your
it'll
seeds.
take a long, long time.
We're going to eliminate this threat where at least you guys can try if you want.
Okay.
The people need you.
All right.
And
So you
your
travel to Yester Hill?
Yep.
Jesus,
All right,
let's
give me
roll.
one more d20 roll, please. All right, you make it to Yester Hill without difficulty. And this is what you see. The trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. Let's see here.
Hey, Casey, I think your Gilthus staff can help you here. Didn't it say that they won't attack him or something?
Yeah, they won't attack
Yeah.
me, but they'll attack you guys.
Well, that's a
But if you drive the wagon and we hide inside, brah.
Raw.
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, we don't have to worry about you getting waylaid, though.
We can get right in the center of it, and then we could destroy the staff and kill them all.
There you go.
No.
Now you're talking.
Could use the sun sword to destroy the staff.
Burn it up.
Sorry, I'm just grabbing something. All right. So, the single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. I'm going to grab you guys and move you to the map. Yester Hill. It's a huge, huge map.
Yesterhill.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, so you characters are right here,
Cool.
but here's an overview of the...
Oh, okay.
Let's see, can you see this?
Yes.
An overview
Yes.
popped up? Okay. So that's Yester Hill. You guys approach from the northeast.
All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here.
And in the flash of lightning, you see a fiery mane of a horse, a black horse. A single rider is riding the horse. And
That's normal.
Yeah. And it's
Jack
like
the Ripper.
on the path, basically at the top of the hill of the path, and behind him in the mist, the walled mist, you can almost see like a white fortress on a hill above a great city. The city appears quite distant, maybe a mile away. The fog obscures all detail, but you can hear what sounds like the echo of a church bell. And standing at the top of this hill, looking that direction, you see this.
That thing is huge. If it's that thing. Oh, that guy. Whoa.
Oh, that's the headless horseman. Except
He has a
before he
head.
got his head.
Yeah.
We could take his head, and then we'd have two.
He stands there,
Does that
and
look like the picture we've seen of somebody?
of Strahd. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's mounted on a horse whose hooves burn and mane burns, and fire drips out of his nostrils.
Go get him, Turd.
He turns and looks at you guys coming up the hill, and he says, "Be gone from here. This is my land. You will not be its savior. I destroyed the winery, and I will do worse. Watch where you tread."
Why did you destroy the winery?
And he turns, and his horse trots off basically into the mist and disappears.
Oh, I take a shot at him.
All right. And then you can hear some sort of chanting coming from over the top of the hill. Human voices chanting.
Time to jack up some druids.
Want to go to see what's
They're
happening?
chanting Victor is what they're
Yeah.
chanting.
All right.
Can we
So
sneak?
Does it look like the Golden
you
State
could
Warriors?
sneak, but if you do, they might finish whatever ritual they're performing.
Yeah, we got to get in there quick.
So you guys can kind of set up basically outside this giant ring of giant stones. There's a huge wicker man inside this ring of stones.
Man,
And
this is a big place.
gathered around the ring of stones are druids performing some sort of ritual. And standing guard over them is a gigantic tree blight. And what else is there besides the druids and tree blight?
In Nick Cage.
There are what look like berserkers guarding the druids. There are, yeah. Okay. Let me put these in go.
Turns out it's our party from the last adventure.
We are.
Seems like a lot of people, guys.
Time to roll. Let's do it.
Tree blight.
Yeah. Hey,
Druid,
somebody got a magic
berserker.
sword. Get in there.
Yeah, maybe you'll get something just as good with our next character.
Okay, the tree blight's here. Druid.
Hopefully these druids don't have fireball like the last ones did.
That's a huge map.
That is a huge freaking map.
That's a huge bitch.
All
be
right.
right back.
Everyone roll
Sorry.
initiative for me, please.
I can do that.
Tom, are we positioned where we're positioned?
Yeah.
Where,
You can
where can we be?
anywhere within the box that forms where you're at now.
Oh, the big box.
No, just like between Borov and David and between Victor and Irina. Oh, and Irina's not there with you. Where
Wait,
did
we
Irina
didn't leave her.
go? That's a good question.
I don't think we left her.
Is she in the wagon, we'll say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
cooking dinner.
Cooking dinner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
All right. Everyone rolling initiative.
Boom, I came through solid right there.
Tree goes pretty early. Barbarians.
The Berserkers actually rolled. Oh, one Berserker rolled more than I did.
And then the druids, I might have them all go on 10. The druid's bonus
This
is
mouth,
plus
this
1.
map is freaking huge.
All right, we need to jack those druids up ASAP, guys.
Okay, they are
Yeah.
performing some
Yeah,
sort of ritual.
3
And the
rounds
thing
will
that's
take
in
us
front of
to get
them, let me describe it to you here. Atop the hill is a wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning strikes the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot-tall statue made of tightly woven twigs and packed with black earth. The statue resembles a towering, cloaked man with fangs. The
You
ring of
guys got
boulders
it,
is
but-
10 feet high, so they block line of sight. What else? The giant statue bears an eerie resemblance to the man you just saw, who disappeared into the mists. Close inspection reveals roots sprouting from the ground around its base, wrapping around the statue. Okay. And that is all.
Tom, I dragged that fireball, and it's like way too small. How do I make that bigger?
I don't know. I'll work on that in a second here.
Okay.
Sometimes if you rub on it the
rub it.
other way. Yeah.
Make sure you're on the right. Get spell 20
I did. And it-
fire.
Hey, he
I'll be
knows
right
how
back.
to rub his own spells. All right.
You know what? Sometimes people, need a hand.
Not
Again,
as often
whose
as you
room
think
you're
they do.
staying in.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured it out. I got
There
it.
you go.
I don't know how to get rid of that other one, but those little...
All right, Steve. Where'd the round counter go? Did I delete it on accident? Must have. All right, Steve, go ahead.
Okay, bonus action Shillelagh, and as my action, I'm going to firebolt the big ass tree. I should have clear line of sight and should be in range.
Fire away. 15 connects with the tree and does 19 fire damage to it.
Wow.
The thing doesn't burn more than you'd expect it to burn. It looks like there's dripping black sap coming out of the tree that must saturate it and protect it from fire. It takes full fire damage but doesn't take extra fire damage. After Steve, the first berserker goes. And a speed of 30, so that'd be 60 feet. So we go into there. Boom. He goes running towards you guys. Terry, your turn.
All right.
Do we want to
Assuming-
catch that wicker guy on fire?
No.
Please
these
fire
That's what we're trying to do.
Are these like big rocks in the area here?
Those, you can ignore those in the middle.
Oh, I didn't want to.
You want to hide behind it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hide behind it.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll dash to here and bonus action make a hide check. As I duck behind the rock. I have not turned the sword on yet, so I'm not glowing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just recognized a downside to Terran having the sword.
Yeah,
I might make
don't-
hide checks a little difficult.
don't have it on. It's a bonus action to turn it on. I don't have it on yet.
He didn't hide anyway. He disengages.
I dance in and out of combat
I
anyway.
was just joking.
I don't really think he was joking. I think that he is jealous.
Salty.
Salty. Little piece of his soul just died.
So, tree's turn? You're done, right?
I'm sorry. I'm done.
Oh, you're done. Okay. Yeah, tree.
Got wood.
What?
Huh?
Who?
Don't make
Where?
this weird.
Yeah, don't make this weird.
Too late.
All right, tree's turn.
It's asking a lot, guys.
The tree moves
That's
pretty
about-
quick, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double moves to there. It's done. David, your turn.
Right there,
Does
fireball.
it look like do the druids know we're here? Or are they just all caught up in their spell? Their ritual?
Looks like they know you're here.
Now,
Look at that.
Boom! Fireball hits. All right. So, I'll do the 2 barbarians first. Dex saves. Make it fail it. They take 13 and 26. And then the 2 druids. Dex. Fail it. Make it. So 13 or 26 on the first one. And 13 on the second.
That's more damage than I've done in all the sessions combined.
Boom. All right. After you can move to David if you want. Victor, your turn.
Oh wow, that druid's super low, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So that one is almost dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move to there and
Light him up.
bonus action Hunter's Mark on him. Which is probably dumb, but I'm going to do a regular shot on him.
Yes.
17 hit.
Sorry. Which one? The druid that was badly wounded?
Yeah.
Yep. Drop him.
Okay. Then let's see. Since I used the bonus action to make the Hunter's Mark, I don't get another one. But I will on my second attack. I'm going to shoot the other druid, the one that's a little hurt.
Does it look like anything special happens when the guy dies?
No, nothing special happened. Victor, you
And
done?
that's it. Yeah.
All right, Bor, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna double move.
After Bor double moves, something happens. No, nothing happens. Berserkers go. Next berserker is that one over there.
Something happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That berserker comes rushing towards Borev. The druids. This northernmost one is chanting the ritual. This one south of him is going to do 120 feet. Yep, that's in range. And it's a 5-foot radius spell. A moonbeam shoots down from the sky.
Not cool.
5-foot radius, fire.
Reveals Thaco is actually a doppelganger.
Right on top of Borov. And that's this druid here, so he's concentrating on that. And then
Remember
this
that statue
druid
gives you
here.
another +1 on your saves.
Yep.
Sure.
He moves forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And he casts Entangle. So we concentrate on Entangle. And that is 20-foot square. Some tangle right here. And then the next druid.
Tom, does that block line of sight or anything like that?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
And then the next druid. There. Okay. And then the next berserker goes.
So 2 druids are maintaining the ritual, and the others are coming after us.
And then all hell breaks loose. Strahd reappears.
Oh, mother.
And he says, I told you to be gone. And he casts a... Is he going to cast a spell? Yeah, he's going to cast a spell. Someone want to stop that?
Well, where's he at? I'm probably too far away.
No?
12. You're
He's
right in
behind
range.
Yeah.
You have to.
What level do you
try
want
it.
to do that?
Well, I can only do it at third.
Okay.
So,
It is a 5th level spell he's casting.
does somebody want to give me a?
I'll give you- I'll give you my
Inspiration?
inspiration. Yeah. Oh, you have inspiration.
No, I don't. Oh, I do? Okay. Good.
You shouldn't. No,
Everyone had
you
it
don't.
last time.
You don't have inspiration. That's just left over from last time we played.
Okay. So you'll give me
Give
yours?
him mine.
Okay.
Whoever had it from.
And Tom, that's a... What do I roll?
You're rolling just a straight intelligence. Or wait, your intelligence. Yeah, straight intelligence check.
Okay, with advantage.
With advantage. DC is 15.
So,
Looks like you didn't make it.
okay.
All
My
right.
proficiency isn't added on that?
No, it's not.
Okay,
Just your spellcasting ability modifier,
good. So
which is
choose
built
it.
into that intelligence check. All right, rocks fly up and start swarming around you guys. He's cast animated object. I've been waiting for this day. All right, hey, Shane, do you happen to have that macro handy?
No.
No?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's in my bar now. I added it. Oh, there it is. So.
All right, I'm going to have him start with the guy who tried to animate or tried to stop him from casting the spell. So he'll start with David.
So single
Tab
target.
1 go after David's familiar. So number 1 will be David's. Actually, they'll go after David's familiar till it's dead, and then David for the rest.
Oh, good.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna click both
Yeah.
of these, and we'll decide which one to use.
Now,
Oops.
the pluses, they're not based on his abilities, right? They're just straight whatever the object is.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
based off the.
And tiny's the best size, right?
It gives you a whole lot more attacks than
Yeah.
they actually.
So you'll do tiny.
Okay, so there's that macro.
Oh, fuck.
Whose side are you on?
And I
there's
can't
that.
shield it.
So the difference is that the one rolls it individually and like with advantage, and then has the damage next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other is the one where you count them up. So probably the first one's better for splitting.
Okay, so we'll do the first one. So hit 1, 24 is a hit.
Oh, I thought
wait,
we were just doing that so you could choose which one to go with, Tom.
No, we're going to do the first one here. 24 is a hit, right?
On that. Well, you said it was on the owl.
Yeah, 24, so that takes the owl out.
Yeah, Al's gone.
Boom. And then 22 to hit David for 6. 22 hit him for 6 more, that's 12. Then 10 misses. Then 18 hit for 19 now, and then 17 hit for 24.
Well, he could shield.
He
Yeah.
can't.
No, he counterspelled.
Oh, that's right.
So up to 24. How many hit points you got, David?
I got 3 left.
24. Okay, then 25 hit for 6, dropping into 0. Then next one goes to Victor, misses, and then hit. Victor, you took 14 damage.
Now, don't they have to take a single command? And then he'd have to use a bonus action to like to choose a new target,
Okay.
maybe. Or I
let's
think
see.
he can move him with his bonus action, but he can
Let's
summon
see
him.
what his object says.
Trying anything.
No command in 500 feet, same command each. Move plus action or general guard, chamber, quarter, no order, defend self, follow order. Okay. So the general command will be attack the party. And they probably just randomly attack the party members, but I'll have them do
That's cool.
all attacks on David. I think you probably would like it better if I did what I just did, so we'll stay with that.
Perfect.
Otherwise, they'll all attack David, and David will die outright.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So he just told them to attack the party, and they're just going through in waves after the party. And that's it for his turn. He readied an action for when the nightmare came out of that etherealness. So the nightmare comes out of etherealness, and that was his action. So he's done. They're done. The berserkers go. So the
We
berserker,
can't fight Strahd, guys.
Ghost berserker. Right, that moonbeam's not in a good spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to there. He's done. And then the last berserker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes to there. Thaco.
Okay.
So you got entangling vines ahead of you. You could climb over the rocks to get around them. Climbing over the rocks is just difficult terrain to go around that. The entangling vines are also difficult terrain, but there's a chance that you'll get stuck in them. And then you've also got Strahd on his nightmare, standing there by you.
All right. I'm going to cast hip. Ooh. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on that area. And I'm telling my companions that we need to get the fuck out of here.
Click that hypnotic pattern for me. Let me see the save.
Just move
All
myself.
right.
Should be 15.
It is a 15 wisdom save. So 2 clerics or 2 druids. Wisdom save. Fail and fail. So those spells go down. Moonbeam goes down. Tentacles go down. And they are both hypnotized. And then the Berserker. Wisdom save. He makes it.
That's funny.
Yep.
Are we good for a retreat, guys? Like, I got the spells down that are holding us in there. Like, we can't fight these guys in Strahd right now. Like, not with animate objects up. Or are we sticking in here?
I say we run. We can't fight Strahd. Yet.
Okay.
Like
Do you
that
think
Steve
he's
throws in
gonna-
yet.
Okay, so is all of the terrain out here the same, Tom? Like, none of it's difficult. As far as
None of it's difficult.
in the backwards.
Those are the animated
portion.
objects for your reference. The swarm of them. That goes
So-
done.
Okay, that'll do
Berserker's
me.
turn. The last Berserker, this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strahd watches Thako run back and smiles to himself. Steve, who said not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I have a plethora of things I could do. We never rerolled to see how many charges my amulet has, so we should do that right now.
How many days has it been?
Hasn't been a day yet.
Oh, it hasn't? I thought we took a day. Okay, so never mind. I'm not going to do that. I was going to use it and make, light, but let's. Did we ever establish what Dispel Magic does on animate objects last campaign?
Yeah, if you do dispel magic on the spell, you could dispel the whole spell.
Okay, so I will.
You have to just beat the spell level.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Oh wait, did he do it? Yeah, he did it at 5th level, so that wouldn't do anything.
I think just click the button and see what it does.
It was like counter.
Spell level 3 ends, 4 plus spells. You have to make a DC 15 spellcasting ability check, basically.
Do we have any inspiration left?
Let's see. Inspiration should have been on Steve, so you have one. Terrid, who's used his, and Thako, who's used his, I believe.
Okay, I will do that and use inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
Should have inspired you.
So, do I just click wisdom?
Just click wisdom, yep. Boom, down it goes.
And I will. Does it take an action to feed a good berry? I think it does.
Strahd
yeah.
nods. Yeah, it does take an action to take a good berry.
Can you give him the bone? This action.
I was going to. Well, I can't heal him because he's undead. So I will drag his ethereal ass.
He brought that on himself, doing all the damage to the angel's home.
Yep.
Oh man.
All right, Steve is done. Berserker's turn.
Borev, are you even going to have a chance to run away?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
You have a
4,
chance. Like, there's only one thing that can hit you if you run this turn.
6. Terry, your turn.
Tell him I probably could have made it out of there if I had that shiny sword.
Well, I'm going to see if maybe I can
Oh,
scare.
shit.
Well,
So we are retreating, right?
apparently. Is the sword
All
going
right.
to make me attack Strahd?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to activate it anyways when I get out here to see if it'll maybe
Boom, yeah. So you got light around you at. Starts out at
10,
30 feet.
25, 30.
Or it starts out
So,
at 15, I think.
all right. So I'll move there. Bonus action. I will activate the sword.
Okay.
15, 20, 25. It's what's the radius on it?
I'm looking it up right now. Sun Sword. Sunblade. 15-foot radius bright, and then 15 more dim, so 30 feet total sunlight.
How close do I have to get to Strahd? All right. I'm there about 10, 15, about 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so 5. So I will dash 5, 10.
You can put that aura on yourself too.
15. Oh, that's right. How do I put an aura on myself? Aura 30. Well, it's 15 and then 30.
Oh, 15, 30.
30 total.
30. All right.
Borev, Josh, you're pulling
15.
straight out, aren't you?
20, 25. Sure, I'll move up and put Strahd in the sunlight.
Oh, Strahd shields his eyes, but you can tell he's watching you.
Done.
All right, after Terrid, the tree's turn. Dun, 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 dun. The tree. Multi-attack in 2 branches, 2 grasping roots. If it is target grappled, you can also make a bite versus it as a bonus. Okay, so first grasping root on Borev. 27 to hit you, Borev.
Yes.
You are grappled. Escape is a 15. Till the end of the grapple, you'll take d6 plus 6 bludgeoning at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
The other grasping root doesn't have to do anything. Then the branch is a 10
Miss.
Wait, okay, it misses.
and a 24.
How close? How close?
4 away. More of his arm class 20.
90. Let me I'm just reading. I can't do it. Okay.
All right. 16 bludgeoning Borev. And then bonus action to bite you. Oh, the dex is built in that now, for your information.
Oh, okay.
I fixed that, so it's a total of 5 off. And then the bite, since you are grappled. 22 to hit. That's only hit by 2, but you can't do anything about it anyway. 21 piercing damage to Borev. Tree is done. David, your turn.
I'm going to make a death save. That's what I'm going to do.
D20.
Isn't that a life save for you?
Save versus life.
Trying to find my dice roller.
All right. That's 1 success. Put a green 1 on your guy. Victor, your turn.
Really need you to roll a 20 here, Kurt. Again.
Well, we're just gonna leave Josh to die.
Apparently.
Damn it. Give me just
can-
a second. I need to see.
He can use his strength to break the grapple and still run back.
I could.
And you're
I would
after
say
me.
something, but I'm dead.
I am.
see
Everyone,
how
everyone be
the
quiet.
flames-
Everyone be quiet,
Hold on.
please. Victor,
Hey.
take your turn.
I'm gonna ready an action for after Borev goes.
Ready
If
a
he,
bow shot? You gotta tell me the action you're
No, I'm
You can
going
feed him a good
to.
berry.
Hold on. No, I'm going to ready an action for Josh to go. If he goes and runs back, I'm going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay. Borev, your turn.
Okay, strength to escape, correct?
Correct. DC 15.
Got
Out.
it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. You'll provoke 1, 2, 3 when you leave that square there.
Yep.
Spike growth is 150 feet, 20-foot radius. That's nice. So grab, let's see here.
I have never cast a spell in this, so
I know.
you are going to
I'll
have
grab
to
it
tell
for ya.
me how to
I'll
do
grab
that.
it. Spells, 20-foot radius. I'll do the poison. That kind of looks like grass. There you go. Drag that where you want to center it.
Hold on.
Oh, and Borev is actually going to be provoking when he's leaving this square, so if he gets entangled, he'll be, or if he gets stopped, he'll be there when he stops.
Okay. Well, roll your deal so I can know where to put it, Josh, because I'm going to put it, obviously, with you not in it.
Okay.
I'm not rolling anything, it's Tom's roll.
1 through 3, the tree uses the branch. It uses the vines, so grasping root on Borev.
Shit. Please miss.
18 is a
Miss.
miss.
Misses. Nice.
God.
Now you can keep moving, Borev.
6. Good 1,
Okay, now you can put your grasping roots where you want them.
2, 3,
Victor.
5, 6.
You can just click and drag that spell. There you go. All right. After Borov is Strahd.
Hold on a second. So they have to... No, that's right. That's as good as I should do. Forget it.
All right. So
Strahd, come
Strahd,
kill me.
yeah, he looks on you. First of all, the sunlight hurts him terribly. You can tell. Let me just check and see how much damage he takes from
You're
the
probably
inside
dropping
sunlight.
one round with it.
Oh, he's going to obliterate me, I'm sure.
Maybe it takes like 10 to 20.
So,
All right,
Josh,
it's
you're going to
20
get
points
the
of radiant
sword after all.
damage.
I'm going
This is all
to second wind.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Okay, so you see the radiant damage just burning Strahd's flesh, but as fast as it burns, it's like a healing salve comes over him, and the burns go away. Something magical is protecting him. You don't know what it was or how he did it. And then he casts a spell, which no one can stop now. And he will do
Disintegrate?
this at, I think, 5th level. Might as well. And it'll be Blight on Terrid. Oh, that's a low roll there, Terrid.
Wow, you
Oh,
lucky bastard.
Look at all those 2s and 1s.
Wow.
Oh my god. All right, 26 points of necrotic damage. 18 con save for half.
Alright, and... Alright, I'll make my con save. I failed, but I wanted to... So... Attacker you see hit you with an attack. I guess that doesn't count as hitting you with an
No,
attack, huh?
not hit.
Alright. So 20 points of
26.
necrotic.
He did it at 5th level, so it's 26.
26 points of necrotic. Ow. Alright.
Okay, Strahd is done. Berserkers go. First Berserker here. 1, 2. Let's see. Spike growth. Do they see it when you cast it? What happens?
No, they have to make a perception check.
To notice.
It can't see area at time spell cast. They could see the area when the spell was cast, so they saw the spikes erupt out of it. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To there, done. Then druids are performing the ritual. 2 of them are hypnotized. So 1 performs the ritual, 2 hypnotized. 1's dead, isn't he? Yeah, 1's dead.
Yeah.
They think you have this in hand, so they'll stay there performing the ritual. This guy will go wake this guy up. The other 2 will be performing rituals. Alright. That druid's done. Berserker's going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. The nightmare carries Strahd back into the ethereal plane.
Hold on, did he
and
just
Strahd
run through there?
disappears. No, he ran around it. And Strahd disappears again. Alright. Berserkers go. This guy's
Now we
in
got
it.
these guys. Now we got these guys.
Until he comes back next round.
Until he comes back, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next Berserker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Thaco, your turn, Thaco. Can
Alright,
you
a couple
tone
of
down
questions.
the color of your light, Terrid?
Sure.
Strahd would like it a little dimmer.
Hey, Tom, did the one that was in the deal take damage?
No, it's only when you enter a square, not when you leave one.
Can Borov move into... Oh, crap, I can't signal. The square to Borov's northeast, is that a square Borov can move to?
You can climb over the rock to that square.
That'd be difficult terrain.
Yeah, just be difficult terrain is all.
Shit. Right, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Berserker to his northwest.
Northwest Berserker.
And here's
Ooh, he made a save.
All right,
if it's
well,
wisdom.
he takes a little damage.
Takes 7,
I
right?
will. Yeah,
Got it.
I will bonus Healing Word onto Terrid.
Okay.
Can't,
Why not?
because you cast a non-cantrip.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're right. Damn it. All right. So with my bonus, hold on. I will. The tree could move up. That. I'm going to bardically inspire Boriv if he's within range. He is within range,
All
so I
right.
will bardically
Put the
inspire.
wing symbol on your guy, Boriv. Berserkers go.
We're still running.
This one here. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then Steve, your turn.
As my action, I will give David a good berry.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I can not really do anything. I will spiritual weapon on the closest berserker, chasing down Victor.
Okay. 11 missed him, and you can put the weapon out there where you want it. And then.
And I will drag David as my movement.
Okay, you can move
towards-
half your speed with him.
Steve, drag me to there. So I'm gonna try to push those guys back into the plant growth.
Take me closer.
Did you hear me, Steve?
You want me to drag you to the left?
Yeah. To right there.
I
You're
can't move
gonna
the
have to be
token.
north of him.
I'm not getting into melee just to drag you. Drag your skinny ass.
Right there is not melee.
It is for me.
By who?
There, done.
That berserker right there.
Tarid, your turn.
Oh, that's a berserker. Okay, good.
You still want to be there?
Too late.
That's all right.
late.
Tarad's gonna take care of him.
Yeah. Well, now that I have an ally adjacent to him.
Tarid's waiting around for Strahd.
Nah,
Come back.
it all worked out.
20. I do not have a.
Longsword.
I don't have a. Yeah, I don't have a.
I'll make one. real quick.
A sunsword attack yet.
So I'll just add that, and then let's see. I'll take your short sword. Actually, rapier would be better even when it as a starting
D8.
point.
Yep.
Rapier, and then put that there. And sun. What's called sun sword. And you're gonna be +9 to hit with it, right?
Jesus.
+9. You're gonna do D8 +6 damage with it. And then it's radiant damage
Extra D8 on undead.
and undead. Add D8. 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 Radiant. Okay, see if that works. Looks like it does. Put that up there by. Okay, should be good to go.
All right. So I will attack him. He can have a total of 25.
Just a second, my computer's catching up.
Okay.
All right, 24 to hit for
You're-
25 damage. Nice damage. Okay, after Terry.
Oh well, yeah. I'll bonus action. I'm gonna move away.
Okay. Is the tree. Tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes there. It's done. Next is David.
Stand up. Tom, from where I'm at, can I do the thunder wave and push them directly south if I hit them?
No. They'll go directly away from you. Now you can.
Stand up, go to there.
Okay.
Do it at second level.
Okay. All right. That is 16 thunder con save. Well, this is from top to bottom, so fail,
Miss.
fail, fail.
Yes.
1, 2,
Boom.
3.
Oh,
1,
Kirk,
2,
like
3.
a
1, 2,
boss.
3. And that is
Awesome.
16 damage to him. And 16 damage. And 16 damage. The top one, Victor, roll spike growth for me, please. Let's see. Difficult terrain. Move into or within. Take 2d4 piercing per 5 feet. So that's 4 to the top one. Roll it twice for the middle one, please. That's 10 to the middle one.
Nice.
And then roll it 3 times for the bottom one. 6 and 7 is 13 to the bottom one. All right. Does that knock him prone or just push him?
I want you to know
prone, Tom, isn't it? Yeah.
that
Just pushed.
that you get
Oh,
my
you're
inspiration
right.
for that.
Oh, it's 10 feet though. Shoot, not 15 feet. All right, so this guy gets
Damn
back
it.
about 4. I'll give them all back about 4. And because they'll just take 1 less, plus 4. Okay. After David. Are y'all done, David?
Let's see. I've got 5 more feet of movement, so I will go up 1 to the north.
Okay. Victor, your turn.
Hide in the spiritual weapon.
It's a sunlight, not
I-
spiritual weapon. Oh, that spiritual weapon. Got it.
Yeah. It's all right. Let's see. The one that is out of the spike growth. Take a gamble. See if I can hit him. Oh, help if I. No, so a miss. God damn it! Give me just a second. I'm hitting the wrong character. The one. I'm going to take a regular shot at him.
Okay.
Oh shit! I know what I should have done. That misses, but then I get a extra shot on the guy below him.
Okay. 18 hit.
It's an 18
4.
hit.
Yeah.
Nice for a strong 4.
Strong 4. Got it.
Can you push him?
Still-
You can't
I
push. No. After
Okay.
Victor is Borev.
That's right. I think so.
All right,
A fighter.
I'm going to attack the one to the south west of me,
Okay.
Run away.
and then I'm going to push attack.
That.
Ooh. So that is 12 damage to the southwest one. And the push is a 15 strength save.
Oh,
He stuffed
man.
it.
Dang it. Then I'm going to do my extra attack on the same one.
Okay.
So you're not running away?
I was trying to get him away from me before I did. And that'll miss, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm going to provoke.
Okay, first the one, the southwest one, does his great axe attack on you. 21 to hit for 4 slashing.
Hold on.
Can someone cutting works that?
Let me check. Which one was it, Tom?
That one.
That one.
Doesn't matter. 21 for 4. No, I'll let you take it.
Oh, yeah, it's 4, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Alright. And then I'm going to move up here, provoking from those 2.
Okay. The middle one, great axe attack. 14 misses. And then the top one, great axe attack. 19 misses.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Berserker's time. So this one back in here goes 1. Let's see. 2. 3. 4, 5 to here. He'll do a reckless attack on Victor. Grants him a-
Okay, he took 5 points of damage, by the way.
he didn't enter any squares. He just left.
Oh, that's such BS.
He will great axe attack Victor. 21 Victor for 4 slashing.
All right.
And make a concentration check, Victor, which is a constitution save. So you're good. And that guy's done. Then the druids go. Druids are still performing their ritual. That's 3 rounds now. Berserkers go. Next berserker goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll come to there and attack David with the reckless great axe attack. 23 to hit David.
Yep.
Down goes David. 4, 5, 6 to there. And then next berserker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there and attacks Borev, missing. Oh, he should have gone reckless. And then the next berserker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. And then Thaco.
All right. I will cast a second level healing word on Terid.
8
Wow.
back, Taryn.
So strong 8.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. I will healer's kit. 4. So that's 6 plus hit dice.
It's 11. And you are taking that off mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. Last berserker back there. Or maybe not. Maybe I moved them out of order somewhere. I did. Okay, this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to there. And Steve, your turn.
We really need to get David back to normal because using an action to heal him for 1 hit point is not worth it.
I tried to do that.
You did not. You stole everything you could from that guy. I tried to do that. Oh my god.
But we have we have a spell scroll of remove curse.
Your turn, Steve.
Yeah,
Who has it?
I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay. Nice. Hey, Terry, can you turn off your light?
Sure.
Strahd's probably not coming back. You're probably okay. Steve, go ahead and turn on a 15-foot aura around your guy. This is going to be a good Spiritual Guardians. You're going to do a lot of damage. What else do you want to do, Steve? Spirit weapon attack?
Yeah, Spirit Weapon attack on the wounded one south of Victor.
Okay. That is a hit for 10 force. And then the first berserker goes. Okay, David's out, right?
Yeah.
Going to put a red X on your guy there, David.
Oh yes, sorry.
All right, so they got the flying hammers flying around. That's no good. He's going to stay out of that aura. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to attack Terrid with his reckless attack and great axe. 22 Terrid for 9 slashing.
All right, I will use my reaction to take 4.
Okay, after that berserker goes, Terrid, your turn.
Yep. All right, bonus action disengage. 5, 10. I'll move to here and attack the one directly south of me
Okay. That hit.
for a total
14.
of a whopping 14.
Okay.
Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15. Make them at least come into the aura after me.
The tree. Dun, 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 dun. Goes 1. That's 1 square movement there. 2. It's 2 squares. 3. 4.
So does he take the damage 3 times?
Yep. And roll 3 of
Okay.
them for me.
Nice.
He goes
So-
to there. He takes, 16 damage on the way. And then he does his multi-attack.
Tell him I forced my choice.
Who's he attacking?
Victor.
Oh, Jesus. It's got,
Steve,
like,
roll the damage for your spell for me one time. He's got to reach into the spell, so I'll have it do damage to him. 15 radiant, nice. Strong. He has a save, wisdom save for half. Nope. Okay, so branch on Victor.
Oh,
there-
yeah. I'm down.
29 bludgeoning to Victor.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3. Well, he's already entered it, so might as well just enter it more. Branch on Steve. 12's a miss. And then grasping root on Steve. 28 hit you, Steve?
No.
No. You're grappled. You'll take damage on the start of your turn. And then 2, 3. Terrid, grasping root. Grappled you.
All right.
You'll take damage on the start of your turn. The tree is done. David, your turn.
Okay.
Just save.
20. Nice.
What?
Fireball, fireball.
I
Oh,
don't have
dude.
any more.
Did you? I can't believe you just did that. That's freaking awesome.
I'll stand up.
Okay.
And
Now, if we force that tree to move or knock him back, it breaks those grapples. Is that how that works?
Yeah, if he's out of the grapple reach, it breaks the grapples.
We try to be out of the reach. Okay.
I'll go to there and do another second level thunder wave.
All right, fire away.
Get him.
I assume south, right?
Yes.
18
Nice.
damage, 15
Wow.
con save. Here's the barbarians. Made it and made it. So they
Shoot.
take 9 and 9.
Dicks.
9 and 9.
Get that tree.
And then the tree con save. Failed it.
Yes.
Boom.
He
Nice
takes,
job, Kirk.
18.
Clutch.
And
2
he's
damage
pushed.
rolls.
1,
Yep.
2.
I'm sure that it's down when I go down, right?
Oh,
Is that
you're down? Yeah,
concentration?
you did lose your spell, yeah.
Oh.
Does that break the grapples?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
Yep.
both grapples are broken.
That's the important part right there.
Yep. David done. Victor's turn. Death save, Victor. 15, you are good. That's 1 green circle. Bor, of your turn.
All right. Longsword attack on the one next to me.
That hit. 10 slashing.
And let's do it again.
11. Is that 11?
Remember, you've got a bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah. Let's go. And what is that? D6.
Aren't these guys
D8.
giving it? hold on.
D8
Are-
now.
Aren't they? Didn't they all attack recklessly?
Nope. Only the ones with
Yeah.
a little thing on them did.
All right. I'm gonna do D8.
Okay.
14 hit.
14.
14 does, yes.
Nice.
So that was for 9.
All right. And after Borev, first Berserker, roll damage for me, please, Steve.
Oh crap! If you go there, I can't get Victor up.
Dead. Druid's
What's
done.
that? Oh, you don't. We don't want me to go there.
Another roll of damage, Steve. 8. Wisdom save to have it. Made it, so he did 4. He'll attack Steve recklessly. 14's a miss. After that Berserker is this
Even though I'm
Berserker.
almost dead, I say, I know your pain.
Another damage save, Steve. Damage roll, Steve. 16 radiant.
Yes. Chew him up.
Oh,
Don't mess with the
that's-
arcane cleric.
That Berserker goes there and attacks Steve recklessly. Great axe. 18 hit you.
Not if he cutting words is.
For 14, that's probably worth it. Do I need to roll it or?
No.
1 point does it. All right, and then
And 5
4
damage to him.
dropped him. Okay, then the next Berserker is not in the area.
I'm glad you hit that guy because now I can get Victor up.
Yeah.
That was a clutch hit right
He
there.
comes here, attacks
Yeah.
David recklessly.
Nice thing is I can do that twice if I hadn't dropped him.
Critting David for 18
Jiminy
slashing.
Christmas. You are the 20 kid. I mean, whether it's saves or hits, being hit, you attract all the 20s.
Okay, and then Thaco.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna use the kit on Victor for 9 plus his hit dice,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
and I can't get him up. I feel like I need to do something with that. So let's. No, I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do another second level healing word on Terrid. Wow, for a strong 7. Well, that's what it is.
All right.
Yep.
Another damage roll for me, Steve. 10 radiant to that Berserker. All right. He 1, 2, 3, 4 closes on Steve and swings his great axe recklessly. 18. You wanna
Cutting words.
Want to cut that, Thaco?
For 13, yeah, I do.
Okay. Are you out of
Keep in mind,
inspirations
this
yet?
is concentration, so if I
I
get
have
hit,
I have one more.
Okay. Berserker's done. That round's over. Steve, your turn.
I see a lot of juicy targets with advantage. So, spiritual weapon is going to hit the one to the south.
Okay. That hit for 9.
Yeah.
And then I will green flame blade the same one.
Okay.
Although that was an extra. That
Still have
So-
advantage.
yeah, I was gonna say that macro is wrong because it's got only +3 too. So it should be 12 damage total.
12 total. Okay. Boom. Got it.
And I will move.
Did what got the extra damage?
Oh,
And nothing
nothing
was
did.
adjacent to it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. After Steve is a berserker, so he's out of the area.
Come in.
1, 2,
He's just gonna walk,
3,
pace back and
4,
forth like Darth Maul.
5, 6. He moves to here and readies an attack. As soon as anyone gets in his reach.
You're talking to me, Tom, aren't you?
Bring it, clown. Murder clown. Terry, your turn.
Scary.
All right, this one that I'm adjacent to my left,
Uh-huh.
24 points of damage.
Wow.
Damn,
Down he goes.
son. Like a boss.
You know what? I will. He's gonna.
Try to bonus action the one that's almost dead with your dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my dagger and stab this guy here for 7.
Holy shit!
Down he goes.
Well done.
Nice.
All right, and I'm actually gonna move here. Try and stay away from that tree for the moment.
All
Be
right.
done.
Tree's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll me some damage, Steve.
Yes.
Oh,
Wisdom
nice.
save.
I like it.
Oh,
Failed it.
God.
Took the full
Failed.
17 radiant. Now the tree's turn. Multi-attack in. Branch on Steve. 24 Steve.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh wow,
19 bludgeoning.
that's gonna hurt.
DC 10.
DC 10 con save. Good.
Made it.
Another branch. 16 misses. Grasping root on Steve. Gotcha.
Oh.
So you're grasped. And that is that. And then grasping root on. What does he want? God, there's so many choices. I'm gonna just roll d4 and pick that way. 4. You grasping root's Borov. Let's see if you can get him. 25 Borov.
Yep.
You are grappled.
He doesn't miss
420.
with that grasping root.
Not very often. And then his bonus bite because Steve is grappled. 26 on Steve for 21 piercing.
Tom, does he have the reach though with that?
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
he's adjacent to Steve.
Oh, Steve, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Another
turn. Death
DC
save.
10. Steve. Steve's got the spell going still. David, death save. 6.
Oh,
That's
failure.
one red. Red 1 for you. Victor, your turn.
I got him. I got David.
Okay. I am gonna stand up, take out this natty little crossbow, and shoot that tree. Try to. That's gonna miss. That'll hit for
Wait a
14.
second. How does this say you have only a 6? Is that the
Power attack.
power attack one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit for 14, and it appears to do full damage to him. It doesn't have
Oh,
any
good deal.
resistance to the regular piercing damage.
And then I get the bonus attack.
Yep.
12 hit him?
No,
It's a huge tree.
It should.
What?
It just glances off the bark. You hit, but it just glanced off. After Victor, Borov.
Hold on, I'm gonna move.
Come deal with this guy, the barbarian, so I don't get killed by him next round.
Okay. I can't go anywhere right now, but I'm gonna try. Nope. I'm stuck.
After Borov.
You don't have action surge?
Oh yeah, I'll action search.
Okay.
It'd be a 16, wouldn't it?
15.
Yeah.
Is it a save
Six.
or a?
It's either
athletics.
athletics check or a save.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
so
was
it's
only-
16.
Yep, it was only DC 15, at least according to
Yeah.
the
All right,
macro.
you are released, Borov. You move also.
All right, I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Druids
So
complete
right there.
round 5 of their ritual. Berserker's turn. Give me some damage, Steve. Ooh, nice.
There it is.
Nice. Wisdom save. Made it, so he only took
Wow.
9.
These guys like, yeah. they got
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, so he's going to swing away at Borov. Recklessly. Great axe. 23 Borov.
That will hit.
11 slashing.
I'm going to parry,
Nothing.
so 5.
Okay. This guy is the reckless marker. Got it. And then next goes Thako.
All right, I'm gonna move here. I will healer's kit, David. So 7 plus hit dice. And then I will cast Dissonant Whispers at Tree Boy. Level 1.
Dissonant Whispers is a bonus action.
No, I use healer's kit.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. Sorry. God, you're so right. I don't know why I'm so confused. All healing words, Steve.
Okay. 5 hit points back.
5.
Nice. Don't use those all at once, Steve. All right, Steve. Oh, Borov, you were started in the grapple, so you took d6 plus 6 damage,
Oh,
which we forgot to apply to you. You took 8 damage. Steve, you start in the grapple, so you take 9 damage.
That puts me down.
Oh no. Take off
Even
the
with
aura.
the 5 you just got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, you're not
you-
fighting. Where's that?
Yeah.
I'm at hit points, so
How many?
even 1. Just roll it.
Okay. You're good. You only took 3, not 9.
So I am
Make a
down
DC
to-
10 cons check. You're good.
I'm probably going to be going down next round no matter what, so
You gotta go to town on this kid.
We got
I wish I had some way to force a crit. So I'm going to. I don't get disadvantage or anything for attacking and
Going
grappling.
grappled? No, you just have a speed 0 is all that does.
Okay, I'm going to green flame the tree,
Okay.
and I'm going to use. Oh shit! That probably misses.
What'd you get there? 12? 12 does miss.
Okay, and spiritual weapon the tree as well.
Okay. That hit for 9. Okay.
I was going to use the staff to heal myself, but
All
I
done?
missed. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Berserker outside your area. Da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3. I'll go there and attack Thako.
No.
Recklessly. With his great axe.
Does he take damage reaching
damn
in
it.
since the tree did?
No. Critting Thako for 24 damage. Tara, your turn.
All right. Move up to here.
God damn it.
Then I will bonus action attempt to stab it with my dagger. Wow.
Oh, man.
All right, and done.
All right. After Terrid, Tree's turn.
damage on the tree.
Yep. Do some damage for me, Steve. 8
Uh-huh.
radiant, 15 wisdom save. Makes it. He takes 4 radiant. Minus 4. Okay. He will. Bonus action bite Steve. 18 to hit.
Cutting words. Cutting words.
I can't.
He's already used it.
Oh shit! I'm dead.
So Steve goes down. Aura goes down. Then he'll use his grasping root on Terrid. Grabbing Terrid.
Yep.
Then he'll use a grasping root on Borov. grabbing Borov. Never misses with that spell or that power. Okay, and Steve's no longer grasped. And then he will branch Terrid. 22 Terrid for 14 bludgeoning.
I'll take 7.
Okay, and then branch Terrid one more time. 23 for 19 bludgeoning.
Oh well. Alright, I'm down.
Terrid's down. Tree's done. David, your turn.
Fuck. I attack with disadvantage if I attack the tree with the range because the berserker, correct?
Correct.
Provoke from the berserker.
Okay. He will recklessly attack. Oh, he can do that. I think let's see what it does.
His turn.
Manage melee weapon attacks using strength damage on your turn. Okay. So he just does a regular great axe attack on you. 7 is a miss.
Last
hits him
second
for
level,
9.
I'll do Scorching
Actually,
Ray.
Because he had reckless attacked last time, so that's another 9.
Why are you attacking twice, Borv?
Because I have extra attack. Every time I do an attack action, I get an extra attack.
On your turn.
Is it only on my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit.
All right, David.
Okay, so last second level, Scorching Ray on the tree.
Okay. Second level Scorching Ray, so 4 rays. 19 for 4. Still up. 15 hit for 6, so it's 10 still up. 10 missed.
Damn it.
20 hit for, so total of 17 damage.
And, yeah. If I keep moving, will the tree attack me? Or can it do it while it's grappling the, do I think?
You think it'll hit you? You think
And
you're right
hit
at the edge of its reach.
Well, he's going to hit me anyway, so... go to there. Let him attack.
Branch. 23 for 18 bludgeoning.
Fuck. Even if I shield, that's only 21, so yeah. Down goes Kurt.
All right, after David is Victor. Victor's
All right.
unconscious.
Victor,
Yeah.
you're standing up.
Yeah. Oh.
He already
yes.
stood up. He just didn't take it off his...
I just didn't take that. I thought I was being clever, even remembering to put it on.
He also did take off his 1 death save.
It's because I want Tom to know I beat him at one thing tonight. So that's only.
Kill the tree, Victor.
So
I have
no,
faith
I
in
know.
you.
I'm just trying to think. So Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, and that extra attack I get is a bonus action, right?
Correct.
So I want Hunter's Mark. 27 for 9.
Nice. That's okay. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I'm doing a regular attack,
Okay.
not the.
And you had Hunter's Mark on that? Or?
No, he did not,
No.
because he wants the extra attack.
So that's gonna miss.
Yeah,
17 for 7.
that hit for 7.
Oh!
So close. Victor, you all done?
Throw a javelin, Boris.
And then I'm going to. Godly, what do I want
Spit
to
at
do?
him.
It already took its off attack.
Yeah, I'm moving.
All right, after Victor is Borev.
Am I at disadvantage if I do a
Oh,
range attack?
Borev, you take
Oh, it doesn't matter.
7 damage.
Oh, it does.
You lived.
Am I at
Hit him.
disadvantage if I...
No.
Yes, you're at disadvantage if you make a ranged attack.
That's what I thought.
Oh, but not
Didn't that one
attacking.
barbarian already make his op attack?
Yeah, but I'm grappled. I can't move forward unless I use my action to get out.
But you can kill that tree. It's got almost nothing left.
He's got to hit it to kill it.
You don't
can
have
do
anything
it.
in your hand to hit it with?
Hmm?
Punch
I'm
it.
out of range.
Throw two,
Oh,
throw two
I-
Everyone,
javelins
quiet,
at
everyone
it.
quiet. Borev, take your turn.
Do I? Let me ask a question. If I do a hand axe,
Uh-huh.
I have to drop my sword to throw a hand axe.
You would.
And okay, so if I drop my sword, throw one hand axe, my extra attack, do I get to draw another hand axe, or am I pretty much?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna drop my sword and I'm gonna throw 2 hand axes at the tree.
Okay. First hand axe. Let's see how you do. 10 misses. 17
There it
hit
is.
for 6, and you cut the tree down with your hand axe.
Oh.
Down it
Nice.
goes.
The hound lives.
All right, y'all done, Borv? You're not grappled. Tear's not grappled. You can move if
Yeah.
you want, Borv.
No, I'm gonna stay right here because my sword's on my feet.
All right. After Borv is the druids are completing 7 rounds or 6 rounds now of their ritual. Berserker, right there by Borv, will attack Borv recklessly with a great axe. 10's a miss. Thaco, your turn.
Wait,
He'll
for Cinnamon to
Steve.
do
He will take
is,
everything down.
a first level healing word on Steve.
'Kay.
That's a bonus.
'Kay.
Try to do this right.
Steve,
That's
you get 8
8.
hit points back.
Okay, now it's gonna suck. I'm gonna move and I'll provoke.
Okay. Great axe attack on you. 9's a miss.
And I will come here. I will healer's kit Terrid.
Okay.
For 5 plus hit dice.
10 points back to Terrid.
So that was 1, 2.
That turned around fast. And Thaco's going to move if it wants. Steve, your turn.
Okay, so how does spiritual weapon work? Because it's not concentration. Does it still stay if I go unconscious?
I really don't know the answer. We'll say it does for now. We can look it up later.
Okay, then it's going to move up here and then attack. So
That
25
hit
for 11.
Yep.
And then, let's see. What about Shillelagh? Does that drop if I go unconscious?
No. If it's not concentration, no.
Okay, then I will move up and attack.
Okay.
God damn it.
Good berry.
You remember you had to stand up, Steve, so double check
Oh, that's right.
how far you can move there.
If he good buries you, that berserker's just gonna come knock you in the dick again.
Okay, so that's 3. And I will smack the guy.
Okay. Nice.
So 22 hit,
Yep.
and I'm going to use the staff to regain hit points.
Okay.
So 13 hit points.
I think you get 12 back.
So it doesn't add the green flame.
I don't think so. All right. After Steve
Just
is Berserker.
He makes a madness check.
Oh yeah, madness check. Awesome. So as the blood oozes out of the staff, make a wisdom saving throw, Steve.
He did.
Oh, boom! Owned it.
No problem.
Or my
Berserker's
stick.
turn. David's unconscious. Thaco, Terrid, Borov, and Steve. Well, let's just roll randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. It's going to be Borov, the real threat. Moves up to Borov, recklessly attacking the fighter. 20 to hit.
That is my armor class.
6 slashing. Raises his battle axe. Shouts out a war cry. Terry, your turn.
Alright, Terrid will stand up and move there and attack the wounded one to the left.
Okay.
Natural
Okay.
1. Yeah.
Man, that
It's-
sword is cursed, bro.
It's wait.
He's got advantage.
I have advantage, right? He reckless. So that'll hit for
Oh, nice.
18 points of damage,
Got it.
and then
And that
I
berserker's
will.
undead, right?
Right.
I will. Well, I'll bonus action and hit him
Oh,
for
nice.
6 more.
6 more. Ooh, we lived.
Oh,
He's got a new favorite target, too.
Oh,
After
that's not
Terry,
good.
David. Death save, David. 1 green 1 for you. Victor.
All
Victor
right.
went off too.
A little excited that these guys are standing close together. I'm going to come there. I'm going to shoot the guy directly. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to shoot the guy directly south.
Okay.
I get 15 hit.
That's a hit.
for 19.
Okay, got it.
Then I'm going to shoot the other guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's a crit. And then I'm going to take my second attack on the guy just south. 21 for 17.
Yeah, that's a hit. Still up.
And then I'm going to do my bonus attack. Nah, he's granting advantage, right?
He is.
4.
4. Almost got him.
Oh!
After Victor Borov.
If I would have
Death
remembered
save,
that,
Borov.
I am such an idiot. I forgot about my parry.
We've been telling you that for years.
I know. I completely
Death
felt
save,
that didn't
Borov.
move. I could have still been up.
I'm sorry, how is David even speaking when he's dead?
That's a good question. Druids do another round of their ritual. Thaco, your turn.
Come kill this thing, Thaco.
That's you,
All
Shane.
right. I will. I'll healing word Boris.
I look around in the air trying
Oh
to
wait a
figure
minute.
out where that
I
voice is
was
coming
gonna Goodberry David, but actually, so 5 points to Boris.
Okay.
Come steal it, Death Clown.
And I will. I'll give the Goodberry to David.
All right. Steve, your turn.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Would have liked to, but
He had one successful save. He could have lasted
Down
another
he
round or two.
goes. All right, let's take don't anyone do anything, because there's a ritual going on right nearby, so you guys might want to stay in rounds. And let's take a break until like 35 after.
sounds good.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice item.
Find one of those.
Steve, your turn. You just killed the
I think you
tree,
took us
right?
off the map, Tom.
Oh, did I? I moved out there.
No, I'm on there.
You're there still. Steve's moving. After Steve's Terrid.
That I still have an action,
Oh, go ahead.
and I'm going to firebolt one of those silly druids. Are any of them damaged? I can't really tell.
One
Yeah.
is, but he might be more than 120 feet from you. No, I think you can get him.
The Tom, this one and this one are the ones doing the ritual.
They're all doing it right now.
Nope, it's 125 feet.
They're all doing the ritual, Steve. So just hit one of them.
Okay, I will hit the top left.
Okay. That does. 14 fire. Okay, after your turn, Terrid.
Does that interrupt his casting at all, Tom?
Nope. Keep asking questions while you're dead, though, please.
I'm not dead. They brought me up.
Oh, did they? We'll take the red axe
Yes.
off your guy then. Terrid, your turn.
Jeremy, that's you.
Real Jeremy, your turn. He might not be here. We'll come back to him. David, your turn.
Stand up, go 15.
It'd be funny if Shane takes a turn for him.
That would be hilarious.
Let's see. Do I have the? Did that interrupted?
You're cutting out.
Did that interrupt that guy that he just hit at all?
No, it did not.
Okay, so then I'll attack the same guy with. Well, I don't really have much but firebolt and first level spells. So
They don't have much health anyway, remember.
That is a
Oh,
hit.
look at that. That's a salty hit.
Yeah, 14
Nice.
damage, killed him.
How many times am I going to use the word salty today? A lot, be the answer.
all right, I'm done.
Hey, Jeremy, you back? Nope. Victor, your turn.
25, 30. How do I make that arrow to see if I'm in range of something?
There's a thing that looks like a ruler in the bar on the top left.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Alright.
You're in range from longbow.
Yeah, I have, but I. What
Oh, you're just
action?
in range for crossbow too.
Yeah. That's what I was looking to make sure of. So I am. I can get that one guy down there, and
Okay.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
right.
shoot at him.
Jared, you'll come in right after Victor.
And
21
while you're
for
gone,
Sorry, 21 for 18.
Got it?
He's still up?
Yep.
It's 12 hit him?
Nope.
19 hits him, I bet.
It does, and drop him.
A blow on the end.
Terry, your turn.
and Terry, while you were gone, we took a vote and decided that Borov should get the Sun Sword.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Who's playing the music? Can you turn that off,
That's
please?
right. 4 of 1 to 0 on the voting.
Sorry, I'm assuming we're attacking the druids.
Who's playing the music?
I don't hear any music.
Does anyone play music?
No.
No.
I don't hear it either, but
Yeah.
All right, that's just me.
All right. So the plan is to attack the druids, huh?
That was,
Yeah, only-
Yeah,
that
we killed
was
2 of them while you were jacking off.
that was the Bernie Sanders theme song, evidently. It was on the Bernie Sanders webpage.
Why?
5, 10.
Oh, it was on the news page, actually. News page that had Bernie Sanders on it.
don't. Why would
Hide.
you hate on Bernie Sanders, you jackal?
Because socialism is theft. That's why.
It makes good chicken, though. Or is not?
Alright.
Is that not the guy?
Tara, did you hide first?
Oh, I'm not. I was. Are you guys just shooting stuff? I thought I would just run up with Borov.
They're shooting stuff. You can run up, though.
Actually, I guess I'll move behind this rock and hide again.
All right. Bora, your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and then dash, which will get me to. It's not when I stand up and move half my speed and then dash. It only lets me go another 3, not another 6, right?
No, another 6.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Well, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move 9.
All right. After Borov is Druids perform their ritual again, and then Thaco.
Do they even break to look around to see that once there were 8, there were only 2
There's
of
only
them left?
3. They seem to be reaching the height of ecstasy. They're all real close to finishing. You think you better kill them all this round, or there might be an
Yeah, there's a-
explosion of sorts.
Oh, I can't get to them this round.
Thaco,
I'm
you
not
done?
seeing. Oh, there's a third one. Wait.
Shane, what the fuck?
We'll come back to him. Steve, your turn.
Did he run the other way?
Thaco? No, he's just out
Oh,
He's always out of
there.
combat
He's putting
range.
his,
What are you
he's putting his
talking about?
clown.
Knowing him.
He's putting his clown outfit back on.
I like the fact that I joked earlier about him being 120 feet away from everyone else, and he was like 100 feet away from me right at the start of that combat.
And it's really hard to move when the map's so small.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
right up on this druid.
Okay. $16 hit for 7.
And then cast Firebolt on him.
Boom, 16 hit for 6. Are you back, Shane? No? Is Shane in the call anymore? Let's see.
Is he taking a shit?
He might be.
See, it's nice when you take your microphone with you when you go to the
I
bathroom.
know.
so
Then you know what? Then you guys would know the answer
Yeah.
to that.
Still take the
question.
turn, yeah. All right, after Steve is Terrid.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
All right,
Yeah.
you go after Terrid.
Only 10 minutes
Right.
past your, but you're fine.
Well,
we dropped
since
you
I,
from the team.
since I might be hidden, I have 20. I will go ahead and take out my short bow.
Okay.
And I guess I will shoot that closest one.
Okay.
Short bow. There we go.
16 is a hit.
Okay, so he can have 19 points of damage.
Down he goes. And then Thaco, your turn.
Oh. Okay. I will move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and everything's really far away. Is that 105 feet? Nope, that's not 105 feet for me. 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just gonna. I will double move.
After your
Thank you.
turn, Tara's gone. David, your turn. David, Victor, and Borov are your last hope, and then the druids go.
Tom, for the record, I already did my movement. I was doing it to see if I was in range, so I could. So, I mean, I'll move my guy back if you want me to, but.
Okay. Your turn, David.
Yeah, let me get the ruler out here, see if I can get that bottom one. I no.
He's 140 feet away from me.
Oh, okay. That guy's got too many hit points. Fuck. So I will firebolt, I guess. Miss.
After David, Victor.
All right, I'm going to. Let's see. I'm gonna stow the crossbow and pull out my longbow. And
I think you have to drop
You
it.
have to drop the crossbow.
okay, I'll do that.
And you probably had to drop your longbow when you got the crossbow out, somewhere way back there. You gotta remember to pick those things up when you do that. We'll say you have it on you.
Okay. In that case, then I'm gonna just attack the guy that's closest
Okay.
because he's within range.
Okay.
Miss.
Ooh,
There we go.
big
19.
hit. 19 damage.
Oh.
Dropped him. Boom. Borov, last hope.
I've got nothing.
Uh-oh. Go to move then.
What do you mean last hope? We still got lots of people to go before that druid.
No. Druid's not even in initiative. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, that's right.
He's actually on
That's
10. They were on 10
So
if you
what do you-
remember. I don't know
Okay.
why he's not in initiative anymore, but
So I'm going to double move.
Because I failed.
that's
Tom,
right.
that's why.
They failed.
Come on.
No,
Give us let's feel like we get a win somewhere.
They succeeded.
So
Okay.
Druid's turn. He completes the ritual, and stepping out
Whatever.
of the giant Strahd statue is another
Jesus.
tree blight.
Hey,
That's fine.
Where you at,
break that
Borov?
staff.
Borov.
I'm over here.
you backed up?
Hell yeah. I thought it was going to be like an explosion.
You feel like you might not be alone, Borov.
Because that's where Strahd's at, dog.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Borov,
that right
Borov,
there is
Borov.
why you lost out on the sword.
Yeah, go to
Right
make me
there.
a charisma saving.
Nancy.
No, wisdom saving throw, Borov.
Oh, seriously?
Ah, seriously.
Oh, shit.
All right.
That's a 11 or 10.
You have a new
Or-
friend, Borov. I'll explain who it is later.
Okay.
The tree.
Strahd, you little coward.
What
But he
minion.
does tell you to undo your pants.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, then it's David.
I was gonna say, we're not
The
going to notice anything different.
tree comes moving towards you guys. I'm gonna add him to initiative. Add turn 10, and I'll add the druid too. Add turn 10.
You get any more of those spirit guardians, Steve?
No.
Thaco, your turn.
Oh, shit. All right. I will move here. I will healer's kit. Steve for 10 plus hit dice.
Ooh, nice.
1, 2. That's everything I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move away, but
Okay, and then Steve.
So are we going to fight this thing, or are we just going to run?
Well, pick at it and back up.
let's go. It's go time.
Woohoo!
Okay,
I would disengage. I would strongly recommend disengaging. Just,
Are you
Uh,
serious?
Who said
They're
that?
not
Yeah, you're chugging a dick behind the rock. You can't talk. Shane, you know that sound too well.
He wasn't faking that, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah. Now I know who's staying in Tom and John's room.
all fairness, if I had the Sun Sword, then Strahd would be under sunlight.
That's true.
So this thing has 15 feet range?
Yeah, it
As soon
does.
as
You're
you
in
hit
its
it?
reach.
Okay, so I'm in its range. Oh, shit.
It's go time. We got it. Let's go.
Uh,
Hide and attack. Hide and attack.
Alright, you guys can pick at it from range. I'm going to go up to it.
Hell yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's the Steve
Sacred
we all know and
shields.
love.
Yeah.
Sacred shield or something.
Start the music. Cue the $6 million man music.
Oh, I thought you meant the burning music.
You would.
As a bonus action, I'm going to move my spirit weapon.
Jesus.
And as my action, I'm going to green flame.
The funny part is Bernie might be the least crazy one.
Oh, there's no doubt he's the least crazy one.
No,
I mean-
I wouldn't say that. Because
21 for
Hillary's,
17.
Hillary's corrupt, not crazy. There's a huge difference.
I don't know.
You know
All
what?
right.
She's a lot. Well,
Steve, 21 is a hit by a mile for 17. You got this, Steve. Look at that. Big, huge notch out of the tree. Anything else, Steve?
And the fire didn't do extra.
I can't do anything else.
All right. After Steve is Terrid.
Oh crap!
Watch
All right.
Terrid come in here, rip this tree up.
Let's see. Oh, good. I'm never gonna leave its reach.
Man.
5, 10, 15.
Man mode. Shit.
13 hit.
Negative.
hold on. How I thought you got
13 on a
advantage
plus
if the
9.
alley was adjacent.
No.
No, I don't have advantage. I was hidden before I attacked him.
Yeah.
Could have shot him with your bow.
Hit him with your dagger.
No.
He's trying to justify the sensor.
I know, or I,
That
could run,
shit.
or I could run back and hide.
If
But-
somebody could fairy fire that tree. Hint. Hint.
Oh, hit.
so
And hit.
14.
14 damage.
And
Big
then,
chunks coming out.
I'm not going to leave its range. I'm hoping to get a little cover from the rock.
After Terrid is David. David, who's been at 1 hit point this whole battle. And loving it.
The 1 hit point wonder.
Yep. Hit for 12 fire.
Damn.
Nice. That ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Victor, your turn.
Hey, Tom, is it nighttime?
Negative.
Okay.
We don't want it to be nighttime here.
All right, here we go. Lots of gambling gonna happen here. 13 hit.
Miss.
Whoa.
Ah, damn it. Oh, bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, and
Oh, a crit. Nice.
yeah, where's my Hunter's Mark?
Oh, I didn't build it into that hand crossbow. Roll your bow. We'll just take it off your bow. So it's 6 plus 18 is 24.
Boom.
Nice.
And then my bonus action.
You already did
Yep.
bonus action.
Ah,
All right, after Victor
No,
is Boriv.
I get 2 attacks.
You get 2 bonus actions?
if I
Okay.
use- Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. And I answered that. All right, said that beforehand. Do that.
Do I?
All you can do is wipe your chin off for it.
Is there restrictions on what I can do, Tom?
Nope. Do whatever you want.
Okay. 1, 2,
Some people like it if you cup the balls.
6.
Hum the stars.
Double move there?
Huh?
The double. You just done. Where are these trees? Aren't they in the initiative order in the right spot? Oh, there they are. Okay, here they come. Trees turn. Here comes the pain. So first it will do... grasping root shoots up at Steve. Grappling him. Grasping root shoots up at Terrid. Missing Terrid.
Missing.
You did
Nice
have cover.
rock.
That's the rock.
And then Steve gets bitten by the tree.
Maybe.
22 to hit.
Oh,
22
ouch.
Man,
piercing.
some cunning words would take care of that, I bet.
I think he's out. And then the branch. 15 misses and 19 hit for 18. And Steve is down.
Boom.
Just like that. And that was the trees. And then it goes 1, 2, 3. Right up on the Boriv.
Is Borov an ally?
Yeah, he's your ally.
No, I mean of the tree.
Of the tree.
Of the tree? Maybe. Tree's done. Druid's turn. That druid. He's gotta get in the fight.
Although I would appreciate you seeing a winning side and sticking with it, but
5, 6. 120 feet. Oh yeah. Moonbeam comes shooting down. Radius, boom. On Borev.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm going
Druid's
down.
done. Thaco, your turn.
Well, I think I have to. I will. Hey, look! I finally have nothing to do. I will last spell. Second
You don't
level
have any
healing.
cures? Okay, I was gonna say, you better give me up.
Healing word on Steve.
All right. This is the second level you said?
Yeah.
Oh, 6 hit points.
Strong
6.
It really doesn't matter whether it's 1 or.
Well, the
or
good news
20.
is, Steve, when you died, it did not hold on to the grapple on you.
Okay, and I can viciously mock the tree for being a useless piece of wood.
No. Yes. Go for it. Viciously mock. Wisdom save. Made it.
That's cool.
one smart tree.
After Thaco is Steve.
I will bonus action healing word myself, second level.
Okay.
Last second level of the day.
Okay.
I will crawl and stand up. And I will green flame blade.
Ooh, nice.
And I will use the staff again to heal myself
All
for.
right. So 12 damage. To the
make
tree.
that madness check.
Yeah, madness check.
Potted plat.
Wisdom save. This will go downhill fast as soon as you fail one of these.
You don't know what if he's crazy. He's just gonna whack at that. It's gonna become
Made it.
more deadly.
No
on the
problem.
tree.
Terry, your turn.
You know, from now on, I'm calling Steve Schmidt because,
That's a
like
hit.
Kimmy Schmidt, he's unbreakable.
22 damage.
22.
Give me
Do I think
shit.
I actually hide behind the rock from this tree?
No.
It didn't work last time.
The root
Alright.
shot up right
Yeah,
by
it
you.
did.
No, he didn't. He got
Okay.
grappled.
No, it missed me.
The tree tried to, so it
Yeah.
didn't work.
But I think the rock is good luck for cover. So I'll
David, your turn.
Is he concentrating on that moonbeam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take out the tree.
Take out the moonbeam.
Yeah, if I take out the moonbeam, then Borov can attack the tree and absorb one more attack.
If you don't, I'm down.
Did you
Boom.
firebolt the druid?
Nice
14?
Yeah.
job.
14 to the druid. Here's his constitution saving throw.
Failure.
Down.
bastard.
Huge.
Down it goes.
Nice
Thank you.
job, Kirk.
Thank
so
you.
good.
Thank you.
Moonbeam gone. After David.
Save job.
Victor.
I
Kill that
am-
tree.
What were you saying, Shane?
What?
My hunter's mark is on him.
That murder clown's mumbling something back there.
Yeah.
16 hit.
That's a hit.
There it is.
19
Or
plus 2 is
and-
21.
The upside to letting them complete the rituals XP.
for 14.
It's true.
Uh-huh. And
Don't
more.
forget Hunter's
There's
Mark.
No, hunter's mark I only get one time, don't
No,
I?
it's every
Oh,
hit.
it's every hit.
Every attack.
Every hit.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
damn! I didn't know that.
Tits on a mouse.
15.
Oh, yeah. And
Last shot.
then I'm gonna do my bonus shot's gonna be a regular shot. 14
And
for does 14 hit?
Missed. No, missed.
Oh.
Victor's done. Borev.
Attack. Does that hit? So I'm going to do a pushing attack.
Okay.
Do good.
Right on with Steve.
That's 8 damage.
And then my second attack. It's a miss.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Here's the strength save. Made it. Borov's
You don't
done.
push
Tree's
the huge
turn.
tree.
Tree. Will Grasping Roots Borov?
Miss.
No.
Holy cow! That's the first time that thing's
Yeah.
rolled under like
Grasping
a
Roots
22 for
Steve?
that.
Miss. Branch on Borov?
Miss.
Branch on Steve. Oh, that didn't miss.
Funk.
9,
Yeah, but it was
Rolled terrible
minimum damage. but
9
it's not
bludgeoning,
three.
Steve.
3 ones for 3d6 damage.
The Druid. Wow.
And that staff is really doing work with all that healing.
What the I'm not
I
healing.
can't wait till I go insane and start attacking everyone.
All right, Druid's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Especially when you do that while Spirit Guardians is active.
And then he's
Spear.
going to Moonbeam again. On the Undead Necromancer. Druid's done. Thaco, your turn.
Wow. I will viciously mock the tree. Why not?
You just want to kill it with this, don't you?
Oh. Is it gonna roll?
I might be lagging out because I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah,
either.
I'm clicking it. It's not going through.
Let me reset this.
I think you can still type if the macros fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was checking.
Well, Shane's typing test like that's gonna work. You're a fucking computer expert, Shane. Come on.
But that told me that I still had connection to the server, and it was the rolls and not my connection. Math.
I don't even know what that is.
All right. Roll 2d4 for me manually. I'll roll for the tree manually.
Come on, Dr. Science.
Oh, you got the tree. If you do enough damage.
Damn it.
3 damage. Not enough.
Son of a bitch.
Not
All right.
enough. Disadvantage on his next attack, though. Steve, your turn.
Here, it's done. Timber. Yell timber first.
Do you guys want me to kill the tree?
Yeah.
No.
You gotta
Go
ask
after the
nicely.
druid.
That's nicely.
Oh, wait, I can't. What I was gonna do is I was gonna move 6 spaces down towards the druid, thorn whip him into my spiritual weapon,
Oh,
and
nice.
have it attack him, because the spiritual weapon can't quite get close enough. But I guess I'll have to take out the tree.
We got a bunch of other
So-
people going before the tree goes.
Well,
just-
I mean, so they
just
can attack
provoke.
the druid. No, I'm not gonna provoke. He can take me out in one hit. So club on the tree, green flame.
Roll d20.
Hey, does he have 1 hit point?
Oh, it's back up.
Oh damn! And I missed.
9's a miss.
Bonus action. What can I do? What can I do?
Move your spiritual weapon.
You could get it to the tree, couldn't you?
No.
Maybe
1
not.
square
20
away.
feet.
Yeah, I think that's why
Oh.
the tree moved there.
Yeah, tree's pretty smart.
That's why the druid moved where
One
he-
smart tree.
Okay, that'll end my turn.
Okay, after Steve is Tarad.
All right.
Tarad will end it. He will end this tree with a 1. He does not deserve that sun sword.
Bonus action. All
He
right.
should just stick with daggers. Down goes the tree. With the dagger strike.
1 hit
I'm
point.
using the sword to distract it while I stick the dagger in its side.
All right.
Wave the flaming sword.
Y'all done, Tarad?
15, 20, 25, 30. Done.
All right. Let's see what damage happens to David here. Moonbeam.
I just remembered I had magic missile. I could have taken out the tree.
David, you take 12 radiant damage. No, it's 2d10 radiant damage. 12 con save for half. 1 kills. 1 drops you, right?
Right.
Okay, so David goes down. You revert
I'm
to
sure
your original
Victor will
form.
pick you up.
David's done. Victor.
Refer to your
Victor-
true form.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, damn it, Christopher.
Land prone.
All right. And
He calls that his professional stance.
but no. Oh, it's a bonus action to move that, isn't it?
Hunter's Mark, yes.
Yeah. God damn it. I'm not gonna Hunter's Mark move then, but I am gonna shoot him. 14 hit him.
Nope.
Damn it. Oh my gosh. You don't go to Vegas much, do you, Chris?
Nope.
Ah!
After Victor,
Jesus.
Borib.
Tom, I thought 14 hit the druids
It
before.
didn't- This one must
Huh.
be like ensorcelled.
Double move to there.
Double move to there. Druid's concentrating on some holy fire, so I think he gets to move it. Moonbeam. Action to move it 60 feet.
Action.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Moonbeam right to there.
Sure he doesn't want to move it to the guy that missed him 3 times?
6. Nope. Back up to there. Thaco, your turn.
All right.
You have to climb over the rocks. You can't shoot through them.
Just check the distance to that guy.
It's 110 feet.
Well, I'm not doing much, I don't think.
I don't suppose when that tree got killed, he dropped like 15 healing potions, did he?
Totally. I'm done.
All right.
I mean, that's what.
Thaco
Made him
is
power.
Steve.
And he can take some magic missiles to the face. For a whole 8.
All right, he lived through that, but
And a con save.
con save. Made it.
Dang it.
Terrid, your turn.
Where am I? Okay.
How far can you throw that dagger?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get close enough to throw it at him. I guess I will throw my dagger at him.
13 missed.
Damn.
After
All right.
Terrid, that's save, David. You might get the record for most death saves in one adventure. Victor, your turn. Victor can't miss 3 times in a row again, I don't think.
Okay, well, let's see. You know what?
Find
We're going to
out.
find out if I can.
10
Hit 1.
was 1. 4.
God damn.
19
There we
hit.
go.
7 dropped him.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Down goes the druid. Moonbeam drops. Borib
Just in
lives.
time.
All right.
So we
So,
better run over and heal Kirk.
I'll slip him a
I got a
berry.
berry. I mean, I'll run over, but it'll be 2 rounds.
I'm right next to him.
And Tom, after I heal, I'm going to use the scroll of remove curse on myself.
do we have a spell scroll or remove curse? Who has it?
Yeah.
Whoever has it, click their gear.
We
we
just
just
got it
picked
this
it up.
adventure.
Oh, okay. That was in the wagon?
Yes.
And you can use it. We don't need Steve to use
You
it.
mean our new SUV? Yes.
Remove curse.
It wasn't there. Our Escalade.
It's a Hummer.
The swaggin' wagon.
Victor, you hear
I
it.
like it.
Victor, you hear a whisper, a deep voice carried on the wind.
Oh Jesus.
Long have I waited, it says, for one who is worthy. My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it and rule these mountains in my steed, just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall.
What?
You feel
Nice.
drawn to one of the cairns on the hillside. Just you, Victor.
Well,
Yeah, let's give the ranger a melee weapon. That'll work.
I'll give it away. Well, if I'm drawn, before, though, I do that. Who is the most beat up that can use a heal?
Me.
I can't heal you, though.
Yeah.
We did the remove curse. So
Oh.
now I can get healed.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna slap my kid on myself.
All right, I'm going to hit Kirk for 5.
As far as 14.
A strong
And
5.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm going to hit Josh for
Yes.
7.
Thank you.
And then I'm heading to. I'm going to say, guys, my minions, if you'd like to join me, I'm heading towards the cairn in the rocks.
Shit, yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
Should we?
You're
short
drawn
rest
to one of the
before?
cairns on the hillside.
As
When
long
you
as we
approach
understand, this makes me the ruler.
when you approach within 30 feet of it, you can sense that there is a spear under the rocks. The rocks of the cairn are heavy, but can be rolled aside, revealing a blood spear lying amid Kavan's moldy bones. Any creature can wield the spear, but only the character chosen by Kavan to wield it gains +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. So it's a magic weapon no matter what. Does anyone strongly feel that they are more barbarian or ranger than Victor?
No.
No.
All right. Victor, you have the blood spear. What else does it do besides it's a magic weapon? It's +2 to hit and damage.
You could throw it, I guess.
Yeah, first really pretty useless for me.
When you hit
Well,
with
we'll
a melee
see.
attack using this magic spear and reduce the target to 0 hit points, you gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
It's just Josh need to take a look.
Since you're not going to find a magic bow anywhere in here, you might as well take it. It'd be your only
Oh,
thing
sure,
to
just ruin the whole adventure for him, Tom.
It'd be the only thing you can use to attack something that requires magic. There's plenty that doesn't require magic. Grow up. Jesus. Like that tree you just had to fight. All right.
Well,
You keep looking longingly back over those cairns.
Where's my spear?
here, I'll show you. Let's see if it reduces you to 0 so I can get some HP back.
So now, let's look at what's around here. You are in this ring of stones with this giant wicker man of Strahd. The mist to the west is where you can see a white fortress on a hill above a great city. The city appears quite distant, maybe a mile away. The fog obscures all detail, but you can hear what sounds like the echo of a church bell. That direction. To the south, you see... At the south end of the hilltop is a sickly copse, a grove of dead trees and shrubs with a huge, misshapen tree at its core. Blood oozes like sap from its twisted trunk. Skulking around the tree are gangly humanoid creatures covered with needles. Embedded in the tree is a shiny battle axe, beneath which lies a humanoid skeleton.
So, how about Steve walks right up, grabs that axe while you guys wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we taking a short rest first?
You want to do a short rest first? Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
So we can spend some hit die?
Yeah,
heal
go
up?
for it.
All right. First. Yeah. Not first.
And we get Song of Rest on one, right?
D8.
Did Song of Rest? I don't think Song of Rest went up.
Oh, okay.
I can check. I think it was just, it's separate from the inspiration. I mean, it's a D10. Yeah, that's not till level 9.
No, so that's 6 plus my con. 6 plus 2 is 8. Four. I'm sorry, and we do get Song of Rest or no?
You do 1 extra D6.
And I'll do Arcane Recovery to get 1/3 level back.
13.
The nice thing, 5th level, now on short rest, I get my inspirations back.
That is handy with cutting words.
And I have no spells.
Oh. Nice. Boom. Back to full.
And everyone healer kit resets.
While you guys are having this rest,
Oh, that's exactly what I needed.
Borev,
Nice.
you feel the urge and the desire to tell everyone that we should really turn and head toward the castle.
Guys, I think that we're ready. I think we're ready to go to the castle.
No.
I think you're ready to suck my nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, no, negative. Now,
There's-
Tom,
there-
did you ramp that up, or was that how it was, and we just weren't supposed to be here yet?
It is a higher level area. Yester Hill is supposed to be for, I think, 8th level characters. Let me double check. I kind of ramped it up a little bit too. There's only supposed to be one of
So
those trees.
what you're
not
saying
two of them.
is we're too damn good, and we
Yep.
need to tone it down a little because you're not having any fun.
Yester Hill, 6th level is all you're supposed to be.
Okay.
But there's only supposed to be one of those trees, and only if the druids complete the ritual, which should have taken more time than I gave him.
Yeah, so he was fucking us like a
No,
tied up
was
goat.
Strahd supposed to be there? Like that?
Yeah. If the ritual is taking place, he's supposed to stop you from stopping it,
Okay. That's
which he did.
So we going south?
We're gonna go with that battle axe first.
All right. The battle axe is in the tree, right over here.
Maybe
So
we
who
can
wants to
mage
go-
hand it?
Whoever wants to get.
Steve is going to walk up alone.
All right, Steve. And everyone else, put you guys where you want to be when Steve's walking up alone.
Where's the
Oh,
mile
put me
away
within.
indicator?
All right, I want to be within 30 feet of the Steve.
Well, if you guys are in visual of the thorn dudes, they're going to attack you. So you guys can go all hide behind a corner or something.
You know what? I'm gonna go pick up my longbow.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
pick
Steve.
up my hand axes.
Steve, if everyone stays back, Steve, you can walk right up to the tree.
I'm gonna hide in the rocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the rocks too.
There's a skeleton laying at the base of the tree, and that's all remains of a human adventurer who was killed here. His tattered leather armor isn't salvageable, but the axe embedded in the tree is. Its handle is carved with leaves and vines, and as you pull it out of the tree, you find it weighs half as much as a normal battle axe.
And I walk right back out.
Okay.
Are you
You
mean
want
skeleton?
to identify the axe?
You pet some
yes.
of those guys on the way out. Be
The
like, hey,
axe
buddy.
is a magic weapon. It doesn't do any pluses though. It instead of versus plants, it deals an extra D8 slashing. But you
Well, that would
have
have
to
been
be
useful a point ago.
good aligned. Otherwise, you'll take piercing damage when you every
And the
time you make
battle
an attack.
axe is one-handed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, battle axe is one-handed.
Josh?
So if it's magic, then even though
does
it's not a
damage.
plus,
Yeah.
it does damage. All right.
Yes.
Exactly. Yep.
You can, right? That's
Okay.
That's got to be Josh, right, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, because Steve's got a magic veiny black staff.
Hey, Steve, while you were in there, you spotted there was 3 vine blights in there, 6 needle blights, and 12 twig blights surrounding this Gulthias tree. The Gulthias tree is...
Does it do
So should
anything
we-
to the staff?
Should we cut that tree down?
It doesn't do anything to the staff, no. You know from your druidic experience that this tree creates blights.
Oh. Yeah, we need it.
Well, I'm not a druid. I just steal
Oh.
their spells.
That's right.
In a former life.
Yeah,
Yeah, in a former life, I was a druid. That's why I have the thorn whip and all that cool stuff.
right.
I really don't want to fight that tree right now, but if we have to, we have to.
Well, I'm not breaking the staff.
And make it easy.
That healing is so clutch, though. I'm not giving it up.
Yeah.
Already the madness sets in.
That's right. I'll give you a spear that does that.
We could
Can't
wait
use it.
another hour, and I could attune to the battle axe.
I don't know. There's an awfully lot of them. I mean, maybe next time for Spirit Guardians, but I'm out of spells.
Okay.
Yeah, it
I'm
might be
gonna
time to
get out my
lick
little
those
book.
things.
Add the tree to the list.
Yep, I'm getting out my little book, and underneath the vampire under the church and the 3 hags and the windmill, I'm writing Blight Tree.
All right, Arya.
So we're burning this thing, right?
The statue.
Spoilers.
Yeah, we'll destroy that statue.
Okay.
And by destroy it, I mean burn it.
Burn it down. Got it.
Yeah. And head to the witch.
Oh.
All
Well, do we
right.
still need
Oh.
to?
Can we
What?
head to a town? Like, we may need a more.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm out of healer's kits. I could use.
yeah.
a shot.
Let's head back to Velaki, rest, and talk with Petrova.
Very good.
Did you
Okay.
want to hit off the healer's kit, Steve?
I said I'm out of healer's kit.
Oh, good. Okay, so yeah, we'll travel back to Velaki. And
We found one in that wagon.
we'll travel back to Velaki. That's where we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Petrovna, you talk to her. You find out she had an ancestor who was a cleric, and I don't have all the details with me, but I will email those to you with the wrap up. All right.
Alrighty.
So that'll be it for tonight.
Okay.
I'll get the XPs and stuff
That was
figured out
awesome.
and send out as soon as I can.
All
We got
right.
the blood spear and the battle axe. If either one of you fighters, rangers,
And the
want
sun
them.
sword.
and the
And the
sun
sun
sword.
sword and the statuette.
And the statuette, yes.
Oh wow, that's a lot of items.
So let's.
That's 4
roll on.
items.
So that's everyone who wants a magic item that has 0. David, Terrid, Thaco, and Victor. Any of you guys want those 4?
Yes.
Terrid wants the sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I am.
Terrid's got the sword. Thaco, Victor, and Steve, +1 saves. Any of you want that?
I think one of you guys up front needs.
Or the blood spear, or the
Pass.
magic battle axe.
Pass on those.
Okay.
Well, the blood spear is only going to work for Victor with the +2.
Right.
It's a regular magic spear otherwise, yeah.
Spear's not even finesse.
So it'd be if I hit with it is just the, well, I guess it'd be +5, right? Yeah.
Whatever your strength is.
Or
My
it could
strength-
take a barb multi-class though and get the spear.
0.
Get that nice damage reduction for a tank. Just an option.
Would you want to take a? Well, no. Like, so Tom, if someone takes a level of ranger, then will the spear work for him, or a level of barb?
No, it only works for the person he gives it to.
All right, so it only works for Victor.
Right.
All right.
All right, your chance. Yeah, I mean that's probably the magic weapon you're gonna get.
Or you could just pass
So-
on it and leave it there.
Sacrilege.
Chris, you should take it. Just
Oh yeah, I mean I'll take it. It's
Okay.
just if somebody else wants it. I mean I don't. You're talking about something that I might use once in the entire rest of this campaign.
Right.
So,
it may save our life, Chris.
All right.
And I honestly think that's one more time than any of us.
And that's Victor.
All right.
Statuette. Thaco, you want it?
I think an upfronter should take it.
Okay, so you're passing on the statuette. And then Borv is the next pick. Borv, you want the statuette?
No, I'd better take the axe so I
Okay.
have something that's magic.
Borv on the axe. Okay. Now everyone's. We got 2 people tied at 2 now, Borv and Steve, for the statuette. You guys can roll. Whoever rolls highest can take it.
Wouldn't that just go to people who have only one?
All of them passed on it.
Oh, they did?
yeah, I
Yep.
don't. I would much rather have
one
one
of-
of you guys.
I
that is-
think Steve should take it because that'll help on
Con
When you
saves.
start next
con
to gas.
saves. Yeah.
Does it help on con saves for concentration checks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then yeah, Steve, take it, no question.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take it. Definitely.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Cool.
What
Thank
was
you,
the
Tom.
axe name? What was the axe called?
Oh, it does have a name. I'll give you what its powers are.
Twig
in the
snapper.
email. Twig
It's called.
snapper.
Yeah. It's called
Weed
the
whacker.
mother-in-law.
It's called Woodbane. Yeah, the mother-in-law. Woodbane.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Bye, guys.
Guys.
Bye.
Hey,